All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we had an insane last 24 to 48 hours. It has been absolutely wild, the amount of news we got for the new expansion Midnight. You are here back with the Comeback Kids on a Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. I am your host, Lance. Here is my co-host,
NZ Sky. Ladies and gentlemen, everything Lance just said was absolutely true. We did it. Thanks for all the support. 10 out of 10. Thank you, guys. We have a new sub goal. Shout out to that. Everything Lance just said was absolutely correct. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think retail World of Warcraft is hitting a monstrous peak over the last few years for multiple reasons. One of them we're going to talk about in a minute was... And this is really surprising right off the bat. Something I just found out a few hours ago was that... Thank you for the resub, by the way, Grimblade. Ladies and gentlemen, officially, World of Warcraft just had its highest participated Mythic Plus week of all time last week. Highest of all time. And by the way, it's not even close. It's not like a few, maybe 50,000, 20,000 off. We're talking... 300,000-400,000 extra Mythic Plus dungeons either participated or completed, whatever the case may be. I mean, if Mythic Plus is doing well right now at the end of an expansion, at the start of the season, we just got the fucking cinematic. So hype is coming in, and it is going to hit like a storm that we have never seen before. Not only that, we're getting some of the most iconic zones in World of Warcraft history being revamped and applied into the leveling, questing, and overall experience for the next expansion in one of the most unique and epic capitals of all time. Best racials out there. I mean, guys, the hype is through the roof right now. And I'm going to be honest, it is a really good time to be a World of Warcraft fan. Let's do a roll call really quick. If you're here bright and early at the Comeback City show on a Wednesday night, let's get some ones in the chat. Let's see who's here bright and early, ladies and gentlemen. Lock it in. We got JH with the 1. Who else we got? Honora with the 1. Zemus, Surdude, Kanukia, Skin, Grimblade, John Rathel, Kylan. Who else we got with the 1s? I'm ready to fire off. Nick LeBomb. Let's go. Joshua, Void Touched, Ramfist. Hey, it's Watson, Giovanni, Boomy, GJ White. Woo-wee! A lot of ones in the chat.
Already got a pack show and we just started, baby.
Listen, guys. All jokes aside, though, no BS. Listen, as a retail World of Warcraft fan, there is so much to be excited for coming in just the next few months. I mean, I almost like completely forgot that we have an active patch going on right now that's actually performing very well between the raid, the zone, the story, and just the general feel, as well as 7 out of 8 Mythic Plus dungeons this season are super fun to do. So it's like I instantly forgot about that the second I saw this expansion announcement and reveal. Like,
it was the Void Demon Hunter did it for you?
I mean, it was the Void Demon Hunter, the new race, like... Obviously, going back to Silver Moon, the revamp of everything, it's going to be insane. There are hardcore classic only streamers that are moving to retail. Housing alone is going to blow retail up. Yeah, the housing feature is a very big deal. A very big deal. And we have a lot to go through today. We have a lot to go through. Lance, any thoughts before we sort of dive into the show?
You know, and it's so funny. We were both kind of talking about it before Gamescom yesterday, before we went live.
Thanks for the follow, Shadow. Thank you.
We were both talking about how it's like, man, I can't believe we're getting the reveal for the new expansion already. And how it's almost a little bit bittersweet, right? Because it's a little bit hard to stay hyped for the current thing now that we know what's on the horizon.
Yeah.
Right?
That is
and
true.
the War Within has been
an A+ expansion.
Yeah, it's been honestly such a joy. And maybe that's like rose-tinted goggles because of how good the community has been.
Yeah.
And how many friends we've kind of made throughout this expansion. But it's going to be a little sad. Like,
yeah,
it's going to be a little sad moving on from the War Within. Like, I'm going to remember it fondly. And I'm going to look back on it with nothing but...
I think it's also, I don't want to interrupt, but I have a point that's really important when it comes to gaming in general. So many people what's going on? So many people base their opinions based off people who don't even play the game.
Yeah.
Now, you want to know how I know there are people who are hating on Retail WoW just to hate on it? When they say things like, Blizzard's giving us an expansion faster than ever, just so they can make us pay another however many dollars, 50, 60, 70, however many you spent. So even though we're getting an expansion at the fastest rate ever, within the content also of this said expansion being the War Within, we're getting content the fastest in the bulkiest amount within the patches. So we're getting more bang for our buck. We're getting it faster. The quality has been a little I'm not gonna lie, between servers and stuff like that and crashes and stuff. But even when we're getting a saga, an expansion at the fastest rate possible, the quality is still there. It's not like absolutely terrible.
Well, especially if the main patches, all of them have been super.
I mean, the raids and stuff and everything have been exceptional. So it's always important to remember, guys, try to base your opinion within your community that you're actually actively in. Because when people aren't actually a part of something, the easiest thing to do is rag on it. It's the easiest thing you can do. Like, all those streamers that are now playing old school RuneScape, all they did was shit on RuneScape for years. And now they're playing RuneScape, they're gonna get their views, whatever the case may be. But don't let that community perception change your mind too much. Formulate your own opinion first before you go crazy. $80 Epic Edition, take my money? Absolutely. 11.2.5 is on the PTR too, so that will be soon. Yeah, they are making updates to it, and they're figuring some stuff out. Right now, it is just Legion Remix. It's also not confirmed if we're getting any sort of, like, update when it comes to, the actual War Within, or if it's going to be just Legion Remix. By the way, Jellybean, thank you for the follow. So that's something that's interesting as well. Giovanni said, bro, people hate on shit all day, every day just to do it. Real ones do what makes them happy, and it's that simple. I enjoy Retail WoW, and it's going in a great direction. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're doing what you actually enjoy, you'll find your community, and you'll be good about it. It's really as simple as that. Pre-order day for you? Yeah, I already... Yo, who in the chat already pre-ordered their Epic Edition? Anyone else? Is there anyone else? Because I already did. Trickle, thank you for the follow. Appreciate the love.
Yeah, as soon as I got home yesterday after work, and I actually took the wife out to dinner to celebrate the midnight reveal.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I bought it.
Hell yeah.
I bought it.
Absolutely. A lot of people Zima's
voice
voice touch.
Comment up there.
Yeah, GJ White says, this is why a lot of people like your channel. You have your own genuine opinion, and it's generally positive. Even Asmund reacting yesterday to the release trader waited to see what people were saying in the chat before he really gave his opinion.
Oh, well, listen, I don't want to talk bad about anyone, but I actually was watching Asmund's, I watched his reaction, and it was so funny because during the trailer is like, oh, this is badass. Oh, that's great. This is sick. Oh, wow, that's cool. Then he finishes it, looks at the reaction of the chat, and goes, yeah, it was mid. It was just a mid trailer. But okay. Alright, I mean, whatever. Is what it is. But,
Listen, if people can have their own opinions, and it's obviously no one, like, the people who play the game, it's not the end-all be-all when it comes to opinions, and it's like the final stamp. You can either play it or you don't. All I know for a fact, ladies and gentlemen, is the numbers are there, and the facts are this. The number one played MMO currently in the entire world, which isn't easy to do on its own. We just had the best Mythic Plus week, not opening week, just week of all time in terms of participation ever in World of Warcraft history. That's through Legion when it was first concepted, through Dragonflight, which a lot of people say Dragonflight season, I think it was 2 or 3, was the best Mythic Plus season of all time. Like, through all the expansions ever, we just had, at the end of an expansion, the highest participation in World of Warcraft history. We're pumping out expansions faster than ever with more content than ever. If you want to just shit on WoW, you can, but it's not something I'm even paying mind to. Like, I'm eating so good right now as a World of Warcraft player. We got this. We got the 0.5 patch coming. We have Legion Remix. We have Housing just on the horizon. Then we have Alpha and Beta for the new expansion to test shit out. Then the 0.7 and the pre-patch. And by the way, that's all within like 6 months' time. Like, as a content creator, I'm honestly really stressed out because I'm scared. I'm overworking myself. First of all, I overwork myself constantly, but now I'm exhausted. Like,
Yeah.
it is, but it's awesome also. You know what I mean? So, really quick, ladies and gentlemen, can I get some midnight hypes in the chat? Dude, let's go.
There is you could see the exact number of Mythic Plus runs that were done last week. You could see the amount of keystones that were done.
I'll pull it up for you right now. I'm actually really glad you asked. Let me pull it up just for you.
And to the next question after, no, there's not a solid confirmed date for.
Let me pull it up. Let me pull up the number. What does that say? Holy fucking shit! 4 million runs in one. Holy shit! That beats number 2 by almost 800,000. The second highest of all time was 3.2 million. And that is a fact. By the way, if you guys want the link, here, I'm just gonna let you guys hear the Silver Moon music while I soak this in. Go ahead and suck on those. Holy shit. Let me lower it now. Wow. Here's the link, by the way, just in case you guys want to doubt me. You can check out every individual season, and I'll go through it briefly with you guys really quick. So 4 million, right? That's the highest. Last season's peak was 2.4 million. Okay? 2.4 million last season. And the opening season of the War Within expansion, it was 2.4 million as well. Okay? We go to Dragonflight Season 4 with the pre-patch. It was 1.7. Okay? Season 3. It was 3.2. By the way, that's the second best one of all time. And I mean, you can go down the line if you want individually. I mean, I'll just finish off Dragonflight because we don't need to go to Shadowlands. 2.5. Then it goes, oh fuck. Jesus, don't take me back. And then this one is 3.2 as well. So it was officially the highest participated Mythic Plus week ever of all time by almost 800,000. Now, what does that mean, right? Well, that means people are at least enjoying Mythic Plus. Some people. Now, I don't think you just pull out 4 million out of your ass. That isn't something you just whip out. So that's important to know. This isn't something that's like willy-nilly. Sup, bro, in Mythic Plus, I've never done it. Did PvP first time, got called trash? Yeah. Nah, listen. Those screening the stream, get those numbers up. Oh, thank you so much, man. What a Chad. Yo, if you guys want to help support the numbers, help us out on Twitch as well. You can pull up a second tab, help boost the numbers, put us up there a little bit. Twitch is like a straight up leaderboard system. Very hard to get going on Twitch.
What's crazy about the PvP community in this game? They're the first to see
What
new
up, Yeti?
players and shit on them when their community is dying.
Well, also, when a lot of them will just smurf. And they'll be like 3.7, 3.8k, like, fucking 2v2 or 3v3 players, and then they'll play a brand new character on like a solo shuffle and just be like, yeah, you're shit. Da, da, da. It's very cringe.
Crazy.
Yo, Juan Epstein, thank you so much for the Comeback Kid membership. Appreciate the love, baby. Yeah, it's very cringe.
It's crazy. It's
very
like,
cringe.
I don't understand.
Weird.
How
Just a
could you do,
weird.
like, and then they want to complain that no one participates, and then they wonder why they have to play the same teams over and over again at the high end. It's like, well, you guys.
Yeah, love you, Juan, dude. You're a fucking Chad.
It's not cool, man.
Love you so much, buddy. Yeah, weird, man. Weird. But it is what it is. Let's start getting into some of the things we need to discuss now. There are a lot of shorts that I wanted to quickly go through because there's some good visuals here that they did not show yesterday during some of this stuff. I know it's a little bit annoying having a vertical view situation going on here, but some of it's new, some of it's, you know, information, stuff like that. Holy shit, that is loud. Okay, let me tune that down. So that looks like Ghostlands, Herondar. That is the Heronir.
Looks like
oh wow, that music's
Cooler's
nice.
Anger Marsh.
That's crazy. Shroom Boys. Oh, that's like a Brutosaur, by the way, but a mushroom, which is insane. Unyielding. The War Within has been amazing. So much content. The trailers from Midnight and The War Within were mid, but I feel like I've been drowning in content, so I can barely keep up. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to sound biased or like a shill too much, but after doing that deep dive I did on the Midnight cinematic reveal, I actually realized I fucking love the trailer. Like, when you really go through it and break down detail and bit by bit and really understand why everything's happening the way it's happening, I fucking love the trailer. I got goosebumps multiple times last night in the middle of the night, 2, 3 in the morning editing, after I've seen it already 10 times. It's crazy. Zolamon as well. Very fucking cool. Yo, who would be an Amani troll if you could? Can I get some ones in the chat if you would be an Amani troll if you could? Whether it be warrior, shaman, hunter. What else could they possibly
Priest.
be? I guess. Yeah,
Everyone
priest.
can be a
Yeah.
priest. Everyone has.
I feel like a lot of people
medicine
would.
man.
Boomy, Shadow, Kanukia, Bubsy, Cecile, Forgotten,
I'd probably
Kiko,
I
Grim,
could see
Renee,
myself,
JC.
a
A lot of people would be
see
Amani.
myself race changing. To
Yeah.
one.
Oh, a Death Knight would be cool as shit. But wish the visuals were better. Yeah, I mean that's just opinionative, I guess. I don't know.
The visuals. They, you know what they felt like? A little bit like the Diablo 4. Like the models looked like Diablo. I got like heavy Diablo 4 vibes.
Interesting. So the zones here look nice. I mean, that's the Warlower, right? The little bear dude. So fucking cool. Wow. Void Storm. This is the one zone I'm worried about in the sense of like, I'm just in Koresh right now, and I don't want it to feel like
I saw
Koresh.
some of the visuals of it. It ain't
It's
gonna
not?
feel like that. Definitely not.
Still cool though.
Gives me upside down vibes.
Yo, Nicholas, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate the love, man. You are so cool. If you need any help, let us know in the Discord. We got you.
Deadly enemies, unpredictable ambushes.
All right, so this was about Prey. Check this out.
Prey, a new hunting system for players who love exploring the open world, is coming to World of Warcraft Midnight, and here's what you need to know. First, you'll meet up with Alistair Bloodsworn. Yeah, that guy who once drained a Naru. His lair in Murder Row will be
Jesus.
your base of operations within Silver Moon City, where you will pick your targets and track your progress. Once you're on the hunt, your prey can strike at any time. Mid-quest, running between objectives, fishing, it doesn't matter. There are 3 tiers of difficulty: normal, hard, and nightmare. Choose your difficulty, zone, and target, and the hunt is on. You will face multiple ambushes along the way that will lead to a final
Interesting.
encounter with your target.
I'm just wondering if this is going to be a major endgame system to the point where you can get gear. I don't think it is.
No, from what I saw, it's
It's-
mostly cosmetic.
Yeah, it's cosmetic and title based. Interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Feels like a bounty system. That's pretty much what it is. Not right now. Yeah. So from what I'm hearing and what I've been reading, so they're changing Silver Moon to neutral. Yeah. Mostly neutral, but there are going to be horde specific spots in there. But yes, that's going to be the new capital.
In hard and nightmare modes, the
Very fucking cool model. That guy is so cool looking.
ambushes get even more intense and will lock you into a confined
I feel you,
space
Zero. That
during
sounds terrible.
final encounter. Just you and your prey. Defeating your target will reward you with
Look
cosmetics,
at that. Little mana worm.
Mounts,
Holy
titles, and housing
shit.
items. Get
That's
ready.
good.
And that's a
by the
light
way.
forge mana worm. I'm pretty sure that's
That's good enough to
Reward you
get
with-
people to do that.
Yeah, that mount's insane. Once dead. Much love, buddy. If you're out of here, much love. Clothy? Yeah, if you use cloth, like,
Mage, priest,
Priests.
warlock.
Yeah.
I feel like on priest you'd be all right.
like warlock, you'll be alright, too. Really, mage. Mage just gets one-shotted.
Yeah, warlock would
If
be
you don't use
fine.
your defenses properly. If it takes the predator an hour to get me, I'll probably be signed out before that. Yeah, interesting. I'm also very curious to see how, like, is there any way at all to just trigger it? Is it just completely random?
We'll probably see a lot more about this on Saturday when they do the system.
No, let's just keep winging it.
No.
Okay, yeah, you're probably right. Anyways, this was about the new challenges to conquer, enemies to overcome, and loot to be had. Wow, that is loud. Jesus, they need to, like, level their shit out. Of course, classic. Yes, I believe so, Casey. That's when you start it to then, out in the open world, you could get attacked at any moment. Look at that. Look at that. Those armor sets are nice, even though that one's basic. The Hollow one.
Does that not just look like the people who showed up?
In a way, yeah. Jesus. That last monster looked cool. Discover more about the new dungeons. Okay,
So here's a quick
check it out.
overview of what you can expect from World of Warcraft Midnight. We've taken Windrunner Spire and turned it into a
Love it.
dungeon, aiming to capture the
Yo, by the way, who else loved the Ghostlands? Leveling up through the Ghostlands as a Blood Elf for the first time. Do you guys remember ever doing that? Is there anyone else in the chat that remembers doing that at all?
It'd be very interesting.
I fucking love the Ghostlands so much. It's actually my favorite zone to level through of all time is the Ghostlands. Every time I was on the Horde when I was younger, I would run, even though there were no trainers there for my spec, like a shaman, I would run there and level from level 10 to 20, like 2-ish, every time on my own. And it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Does make me sad I can't access all of Silvermoon, but I think making some parts of Silvermoon is, yeah, I think they had to, but there's still gonna be points where, like, I don't think it's gonna be anything game changing. Like, trust me. Before my time, interesting. I didn't like Silvermoon City. I never failed to get lost in that place. Wow. Crazy. I probably feel shitty if all of Storm was accessible to the Horde as a neutral hub. Yeah, that feel kind of weird, right? Walking up to the throne and stuff as a Tauren.
Well, this
Yo.
is not Orgrimmar, so it's different. It'd be like them showing up to the
Ironforge.
Exodar.
Yeah, I guess that's probably the
No one
direct
gives a shit about
comparison.
the Exodar, though.
Even parts of Dalaran are Horde or Ally. True.
haunting essence of the Ghostlands as you uncover the long, buried history of the Windrunner sisters. Magister's Terrace makes her return from the Burning Crusade, this time putting you on a desperate mission to unleash ancient, untamed magic, turning your power against the void. Murder Row is still Murder Row, but now it's a full dungeon. You'll venture into the underbelly of Silvermoon City, where a hidden network of blood elves
It's crazy how they took a very small part of Silvermoon and just turned it into a grandiose dungeon. Like, it's literally like this big Murder Row. Like, it's crazy.
clutching forbidden fell relics are harboring the very demons they smuggled back during the Burning Crusade. In the Den of Nalarak, you'll accept the Low of War's challenge, a series of trials inspired by the turning of the seasons. Only by proving yourself through these rites can you earn the Nalarak's favor and secure his strength in the fight against the Void. In Myzara Caverns, the Witherbark trolls of Zulaman have been abducted by a sinister group intent on consuming their souls for a dark purpose.
Jesus
You'll go
Christ.
down into the caverns to rescue the captives and end the Valbranch's twisted rituals once and for all. The radiant energy of the Dawnwell has spurred the unchecked growth of powerful, unnatural
The
creatures.
Dawnwell.
So in the Blinding Veil,
Dawnwell. What the fuck is that about?
Assuming like the Sunwell
Mm.
or the Nightwell.
Mm.
Now there's a Dawnwell.
Started my lead Blood Elf Mage in 2007. I've never looked back. This midnight video drop made me cry. Level of Warcraft. Hell yeah, dude.
It was.
Let's go.
No, I don't think it's a misspeak. It's not the first time I heard it in any of these videos, but it is pretty cool that there's a Dawnwell. How cool was it to see Blood Elves like that in a fully
yeah.
rendered cinematic?
Oh, yeah.
Because you know what? I feel like whenever they do show the Horde, it's always an orc,
You know?
maybe a troll like we did in BFA, I mean, other than like, the Windrunner sisters, we never get any of the other Blood Elves. It was
True.
pretty cool to see that.
No, it was awesome.
I
was
wish,
awesome.
the Nightborn Queen, what's her name? Alrissa? I wish she was there, considering her husband's about to get packed up.
Yeah. That would make sense.
That would have been cool.
Google says there's nothing called Dawnwell in WoW. Interesting.
Not currently.
Shit.
That's not the first time they said it in any of this marketing.
Are you a big Blood Elf player? Yeah, I mean, I was back then, but when they updated the models for Blood Elf, I don't like the run animation for them. The old run animation was 10 out of 10, perfect, best race in the game. I would literally make every class I played a Blood Elf if I could back then. But now, I don't like the run animation at all. It doesn't look right to me. And they changed the lighting on their eyes. They don't glow so much outward. It's like very, muted. I don't know, like, yeah, muted is a great word. Run animations are ass. Yeah,
the old Blood Elf run animation before the model update was peak. It was
the best ever.
Now
but I think I could very easily see an update coming for them in terms of just at least at the bare minimum more character customization options. I see that happening for sure. I could see more hair options, facial hair, maybe even tattoos.
They could just start putting in the stuff that the Evoker has in there.
Sure. Whatever.
All right. Play that.
You must cut your way through the rapid growth before it reaches Silver Moon City. In Woodstar Arena, a powerful void entity has gathered creatures from across the cosmos and is imprisoning them for show.
They have like a lot of shit to show, like 6 months in advance.
For its amusement and their survival. Finally, in Nexus Point
That's
Zane,
crazy if you really think about it. Like all of this ready, locked and loaded to display to the world, millions upon millions of people to see.
It seems like they're further along than I've seen them be, maybe ever.
That's crazy, Jungle. Holy shit. No, but it's very crazy. Like if you guys think about it, a year ago, the War Within had almost just launched. I think it was just launched. What was it, August or September?
It was August 22nd or something.
Jesus.
So it's not even officially a year old.
Like, what the fuck? It's not even a year old. And we're already getting insane visual, everything.
Well, I don't know if
shown.
they're finishing up The Last Titan, but they're definitely working on it already.
Necro, what's going on, baby?
100% they're already working on it.
No, they're absolutely already working on it. 100%.
As a matter of fact, the team that worked on The War Within probably has switched over to The Last Titan, as soon as Koresh launched, if not even sooner.
The tensions between our allies escalate.
It's because they were addicted to Magic Zero.
As we descend.
And the Alliance had no interest in feeding into that bullshit.
Well,
and the undead.
They excommunicated the High Elves, and then they also didn't help them with the Arthas thing.
Yeah, well, so the undead also saw that as an opportunity to,
well, yeah,
make something happen here.
When Sylvanas took over the Forsaken,
well, they also had a common enemy.
Yeah.
Dealing with fucking Arthas. And then, you become friends through that. 2 races getting their ass whooped by somebody constantly over and over. It'll make you say, hey, you want to be friends? So.
And inside one of the great void towers to cripple the storm.
Those models are insane. What? Look at that. What is that?
Wood energy. A point in which the Midnight Campaign will start to reach its boiling point. So grab your tank and ping your healer.
We're just getting 10 more talent points. We have no idea.
They haven't spoken anything about that.
Idea.
We're gonna have to wait for Saturday for that.
Yeah, I would assume. And man,
maybe tomorrow.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think over just 10 raw talent points, I would want maybe a split of 5 talent points and then maybe 5 hero talent points or something. Because I'm worried, are they just going to leave hero talents the way they are and not touch them at all?
I guess, no, because you can't give 5 talent points. What would you do? 3 and 2?
You're really going to give 10, though? Double up? That's a lot of work.
You can't do 10 either. You know how powerful...
So what are we going to do?
You can have everything you want if you give me 5 more points in my skill or class tree.
Well, no, they would have to expand both a little bit.
That seems like a slippery slope.
But what are they going to do?
More hero talents? No, it's definitely not a level switch. We're going to 90 confirmed.
Yeah, not yet. But I'm sure we're going to get a stat squish, if I had to bet. Somewhere in the past, I saw a comment, they're buckling down on class fantasy for Moes. Don't know if it's visual only, but I, for one, will be welcome. Oh, absolutely. There's so many classes I would revamp. Outlaw Rogue is one of them. Jesus, augmentation's another. I hope we get her. I hope we keep heroic talents. I love the talents. Yeah, same here. I think so as well. I just think I'm not sure where to go forward. Even though I love hero talents, I think it's so good thematically for every class to have multiple ways of like, you know, playing. It's completely different play styles. It's so awesome. It's very hard to balance though, don't get me wrong, but it's just awesome. How about making arms hit like a truck? Nah, I'm good.
New to WoW or just looking for a
Back to the
fresh start?
video.
Here's how Midnight makes it easier than ever to learn the ropes.
I'm just joking,
or
by the
catch
way, I
what's
wish.
happening in Azeroth. First, an updated Exiles Bridge tutorial sees you ushered through Warcraft mechanics by storied heroes like Rathian, Thrall, and Jaina. After the
Okay.
tutorial
Rathian, Thrall, and Jaina, huh? Haven't seen
Well,
them.
that's where
in-
they've been.
Haven't seen them in butt fuck
experience, you'll
forever.
jump straight into the Dragonflight campaign, where you can experience the complete story leading up to the events of the War Within. This is where you'll get your first flying mount and learn the reins of Skywriting.
I
Lore
feel
walk-
like they should put people right into the War Within.
Okay. I mean, I absolutely agree. I don't know why we're going to Dragonflight as the starter shit still.
Why would they have them level through to Dragonflight? Have
Couldn't
them
tell you.
level through the War Within and be ready for Midnight.
Wouldn't tell you. For now.
You can literally have them go through all the zones and Koresh. You could even skip Undermine.
I couldn't tell you.
Weird.
So I don't think it's a good idea either.
Walker Show is also ready to get you caught up on any past Warcraft adventures you might have missed. And lastly, you will also be able to play through a shortened version of The War Within, getting you fully ready to dive into Midnight. All of these updates and more are coming to Midnight, so
Okay.
Oh,
Wow, look at that. This was at Gamescom, guys. Love you, buddy. Hoping everything's good. Welcome home. Could you imagine being there? I know you experienced something like that at last BlizzCon, but like... Let's, I got my shirts, by the way. Let's go, dude. You got to send pictures in the chat. I got to see
After
them.
20 years, you can finally make your very own customizable home in Azeroth.
Oh,
Let's break
yeah.
down the details. First, neighborhoods. All homes exist in neighborhoods, which are these larger instance clusters of houses.
I mean, I don't need to see that.
Ladies and gentlemen, is there 10 million settings to decorate your house? This is insane.
Bro, Pika, look at my streaming setup. Dude, that is actually sick.
So we're getting our first theme coming in now. Our first challenge is to build a home that celebrates the rich cultures and history of a main faction.
We're here with Peekaboo. We're here with Zaryu. We're here with Mr. GM and Andy over there.
I finally decided what I wanted to do, and then they called time.
A home that captures the spirit of your favorite expansion.
I'm thinking Mop. I mean, Mop Hype just came out. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's a bar, guys. It's a bar for pandas.
I remade it.
All I'm gonna say it's a little crazy to
yeah.
the pitch mop.
Tiger's Peak Arena from Mop.
I reckon it's good.
Look at that smoke coming from the...
Genoa's, what's going on, Gino? Baby, how we doing, dude?
I don't even know what that is.
Thanks
Is
for
it
the
from the
tier.
candles?
Appreciate it,
Oh
man.
my god!
You.
Let's make the upside down room!
Our housing champion of 2025 at Gamescom. Woo!
What was it?
And
Look at that.
All right.
she beat Peekaboo and Zaryu. I would have never guessed.
That's crazy. Hello? That's a crazy freaking 1v2 action. Okay, so those are all the YouTube shorts. Those were some stuff to go through. Also, I wanted to quickly go through this. Check this out because this looks freaking insane. These are some armor sets set to be in Legion Remix. Hold on one second. Let me drop the desktop because you already know it's going to be loud as shit. Still loud as shit. Oh my god. Doesn't help. So check these out. These are ridiculous. You could be like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse because they do have the 4 horsemen horses as well. So if you wear these with that, bro, that's crazy.
I need that green one and the purple one.
That is
How do I get them?
insanity. Complete the Legion Remix campaign. Complete
Easily?
100 world
In
quests in the
heroic world
heroic world tier, which is crazy. Complete all Legion raids on mythic difficulty. Holy shit. And then complete any time worn Keystone dungeon with a key level of 25.
No, don't tell me the purple one is that. No. No.
You already know it's the
I
Mythic
gotta
Plus
do
one.
Mythic Plus.
Oh shit.
Who's
What's
gonna
up, Star?
Dude, I need that cape.
That cape? Guys, by the way, this cape, half of it's on fire.
You need that as a mage.
Bro, what? Maw of Souls 25.
Who's
oh,
he?
shit.
Can you carry me in Legion Remix Mythic Plus, please? Who's he, please?
It's a koozie carry angle. That's crazy. When is this dropping? I mean, when Legion
they
Remix
say
comes out.
October 7th, at least from the data mining, but we don't have a confirmed hard day.
For real, Void Touch. I feel you on that. You're never online, mate. RuneScape been doing that cape since 2007. Oh, daddy.
Kuzi, I logged out the other day so you could take my spot in the group. Don't be like that.
That's crazy, you dog.
Come on, man. Don't be like that.
Bro, I got you. I'll carry you. Yeah, someone carry Lance, bro.
Thanks, guys. At the end of it, when you guys are all powerful, can you take me, please? Please, guys.
Yeah, someone's gonna boost Lance.
I need a couple of froggers to take me in.
It's not that big a deal, guys. Just boost Lance a little bit.
I just need a couple of boosties, boys.
Can't
be a Shadow Priest without that cape.
So check this out. This was announced 20 minutes ago, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. Player housing will officially have an import feature where you can decorate your entire house at a click of a button.
That means you could use other people's imports, by the way. Which, you know what that means? There's going to be interior designers that will sell you import codes for your house. And you could buy them.
Chat. We gotta get Star to be an interior designer for World of Warcraft. One button decorator. That's the best fucking comment I've ever read in my entire life. That is the best comment I have ever read. The one button decorator too. Yo, all jokes aside, that is actually a W. Like W. For sure. At least as like a starting point as well.
It's gonna be possible to import houses from others, kind of like how we share talents. What's that? You will be able to, confirmed.
That's a W. I guess that's the confirmation. That crazy ass. Crazy. Be people in trade selling one button design. Yo, for real. I'm gonna make a massive jump puzzle. Oh my god. Or you could be the designer. Please, God, no. Wow, that's crazy, though. So a one-button import officially for your housing design. Dude, that's crazy. That's good, though. Because you can at least get a starting point somewhere. You know, like, I don't know if I have it in me to go crazy like that and completely from scrap get an idea. I'm not that guy, dude. I can't even decorate my living room.
I can.
I can't.
I'm very, like, I have that mind.
They call you.
I have that brain.
They call you that guy, right?
No, like, I don't know if you know this. I almost started a career in interior design.
You did. Lance, you almost started a career in interior design.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was considering it. Like, I almost started, like, a service.
Almost. What was it going to be called?
Lance's Interiors.
That's it. It's fucking terrible. Thank God. Jesus Christ. Great decision. Some people would be overwhelmed making their own house from scratch. Yeah, absolutely. A Forsaken themed house with decapitated heads like my... Yo, wait. Yo, Darklighter's crazy tonight. He dreamt about doing it, so it almost happened. That's crazy. Maybe harvest crops. True. At first, now I'm hyped. Just something else to look forward to. Hopefully, we can get ponds for fishing and different things for professions. Yeah.
Lance's layouts.
Don't forget also, guys, we are getting most likely a new profession with, like, lumbering.
They said... I saw something about logging.
Yeah, I saw... Or logging. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but... I did see a mention of that somewhere, and I saw a visual of it. They just technically haven't officially confirmed it, so I don't want to give out that information if it's, you know, not technically 100% true. New Lil Exodor toy reveals the Burning Crusade Classic cross promotion. Brand new cross promotion for Burning Crusade Classic. As part of our Legion Remix coverage, we recently spotted a new promotional mount that seemed to be tied to possible Warlords Arena or Burning Crusade Classic pre-order bundle. Now, we found even more evidence that supports an upcoming cross-promotion between Classic and Retail. Wow.
No, I want that.
You want it?
And I'm going back to Draenei.
A little Exodor as your pet?
You're race changing to Blood Elf. I'm not going to be a Nightborn anymore because of you.
Well, my rogue.
No, you ruined it.
Yo, how many of you guys are loving the fact that Valera is gonna be our Delver's companion rather than Bran? Because I don't know about you guys. Bran can kick the fucking curb. Get him out of here, bro. I'll take Valera all day long.
Valera.
All day long. The question is, can she be like a tank too? Like, how's that gonna work? How's she gonna heal me? I guess the same way as Bran. Give me Xalatath? Yeah, 100% all day. Yo, you tie that to money, take my card, I'm smashing it on the table. You ever seen that meme where he's just smashing it? That's me. Most likely be just as shit.
But it will be just as shit, but it will look like Valera and not Bran.
I mean, that's all day, every day. I'm so done with Bran, yeah.
Now you can do the Delph story where Valera loses her clothes, huh?
Wait a second. Yo, is Blizzard cooking right now? I'd take a blind donkey over Bran? Holy shit. Yeah, I'm over his ass. She's just going to throw daggers at me to heal me. Hell yeah. Burn. At this point, it is uncertain this item will be earnable through playing Burning Crusade Classic, like the recent Shao Sage Serpent and Miss Pandaria Classic, though conversely, this could be a part of a pre-order bundle. Yeah, by the way, guys, spoiler alert, it's going to be a part of a fucking bundle. They don't just give brand new assets away for free for old content. That's, typically there's got to be some sort of catch in a way. Either way, really cool shit. I'm all for it. W. And then now some other stuff when it comes to just general news about the game over the last 20...
Nightborn in Midnight.
Yeah, it was the very first frame of the trailer, by the way. You could see them in the city.
Yes.
So, big W, but...
Alright, guess I can stay in Nightborn.
I'm just going to be trying to go through just some of the important stuff that I found.
Paragon, what's good?
Oh, Gene the Hammer with the $20 big bones. Yo, by the way, Gene, I was wearing your Halloween shirt the other day from a couple years ago. Was it a couple years or it was like Gene's 31 Days of Halloween Horror or something. I was wearing that. I got a compliment on it out when I was at Publix, by the way. So, shout out to Gene the Hammer, by the way. Big hammers in the chat. Yo, guys, can we get some huges in the chat? Big $20 donation from Gene the Hammer, longtime friend and family of the channel. Ring the horns, ladies and gentlemen. Huges in the chat, dude. $20 dono. Thank you. Appreciate the love so much. Thank you. Absolutely awesome. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. Love you so much. God bless. Hope the little one is good and the lady is good as well. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be the last one. No shit. Really? Oh, dude. Are you doing another shirt for it? I got to cop one. Oh, man. I didn't know that. Oh, man. Damn, Gene. I got to hit you up. If you're doing another shirt, I got to get one. For sure. Moving into it, though, ladies and gentlemen. Bran face pulling a bunch of mobs. Yeah, no. Pisses me off over that shit. Valera should just be stealth anytime she's out of combat. Whatever. It looks like Touchpad Warrior is really loving it. 3 raids right out of the gate. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you guys think it's a great idea that they're giving 3 raids in the first tier?
For me, it's
3 raids.
This could be my favorite part of anything they announced. It gives me... I mean, that's huge TBC vibes, right? Even the amount of bosses in there. Obviously, it's not the exact amount, but we're getting a 2-boss raid a la Gruul's Lair.
Yeah.
A 1-boss raid.
Yeah.
And then a 6-boss raid.
Well,
that's sick.
Well, let me tell you why it's a great thing, right? 1 raid, thematically, it's cool, but it can get a tiny bit repetitive in the visuals and maybe even mechanics at some points. For example, Mana Forge Omega, like a lot of the there's a couple bosses that feel similar, like when it comes to vibe and theme. Huh? Yeah. So a lot of theme of like space and stuff like that, which is fine. It's good. I love the fucking raid. I actually think it's an S tier raid. When Minnow will drop? Early 2026.
We don't have a firm date yet, no.
But my point is that when there are multiple raids, it's a lot easier, obviously, to go with different themes. And when you have different themes, you get inspiration on mechanics. For example, in Mana Forge Omega, you got a lot of portals sucking you in, space, cosmic stuff, flying, this, that, all this crazy shit. You know, if you go to something like that compared to the Undermine, it's a completely different theme, different type of mechanics, different. So when you have 3 different raids, it can be exponentially different. And not only that, the last thing I say before Lance takes over is the fact that because they're so different, and there's, for example, a boss or a raid with 1 boss, they can focus a lot of time on that 1 boss's design. Same thing with those 2 bosses. It's completely different with themes in terms of design and effort It can be just different. I don't know how else to explain it. You can take over.
Even more exciting is that besides the Dream Rift, they're using the Void Spire and the March on Quell Danas to tell a story. So you're going to go to the Void Spire, which is then going to lead to the March. So it's like they're using this to tell a larger cohesive story inside of a season.
Yeah.
Which is, for me, that's pretty sick.
Yeah. As long as they don't replace boss time with trash time, absolutely. Absolutely. One of the reasons I love the Burning Crusade's first sort of launch season, I guess you can call it, even though they're really not seasons, they're just patches, is because 3 different raids. If I only have time for a Magtherodon's Lair, I only have time maybe 45 minutes, 30 minutes to burn. You know, whatever. If we wipe a couple times, it is what it is, but I still have a chance at some loot, and it's really good loot because there's one boss in there that's tough. Same thing with Gruul's Lair. It's 2 bosses. Maybe I could spend a little extra time, different mechanics, you know, stuff like that. So I don't have to invest an entire raid if I don't want to, or try to finally find a group and then bounce after just 2 bosses because I just don't have the time. And then I'm kind of fucked because no one starts 2 bosses in. You know, it's just a lot of complications. Yeah. So when you have a raid that is one boss long, 2 boss longs, I mean, it's just easier to get into. It's very simple. More accessible is the word. Jonah, thank you for follow. Alan, thank you. Benz as well. We're getting a lot of follows tonight, guys. Wow, Jesus. Thank you all so much. By the way, over on YouTube, if you guys are interested in supporting absolutely free, you can click on the Twitch link we have pinned in the chat. We're trying to break our record tonight of 87 live Twitch viewers. You can get, you know, maybe a second tab going for absolutely free. You guys can help us out. Thank you so much. Appreciate the love. A couple questions over on Twitch. That is crazy. They get 3 raids, but it will depend on how many bosses are in each raid. Well, one, like the main raid technically is 6 bosses. Then there's 2 and then a 1. So 6 boss raid, 2 boss raid, 1 boss raid. I think it's going to make it slightly more accessible too. Imagine you could just do Liberation Undermine and only do Gallywix. Yeah. So, I mean, it's just straightforward. Onyxia, yeah, another great example. Quick and clean. You get in there, have a chance at badass loot. I'm there all day. Why not? Quick little summon, in and out.
Yeah, I mean, it also is just going to make the whole game feel more alive. It's going to make the world that they're putting us in for the expansion feel more alive, right? It's pretty sick.
Yeah. And by the way, by the looks of it, it looks like the Dream Rift is the 1 boss raid. The 2 boss raid is the March on Quell Danas. And then we have the Void Spire, which is the 6 boss raid.
That's going to be like the main raid.
Yeah, this is going to be technically the main raid. But overall, love the vibes for this. I think it's a great idea. I just think it's awesome in general. Anyways, we got some more information on Prey. Just some visuals of them fighting some mobs. We did see the short a little bit ago, so nothing we haven't really seen. You get the quest, you go from there, you get rewards such as cosmetic mounts, transmogs, and stuff like that. And another big thing was that there was Nightborne in the very early frames of this cinematic when it comes to the gameplay reveal. Interesting. I mean, I mean, because, you know, what's-his-face's wife is... What was her name again?
Elrissa.
Yeah, go for it. Crazy. Take over. Go.
Well, the Queen of the Nightborns is married to Lorthramar.
Yep.
So it makes sense that at least some of her people would be there. If she's there, I'm sure her royal guard, I mean, someone's got to be there, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. So it does make sense. It does make sense. Really cool idea. I have a Nightborne mage that I'm playing right now that I'm loving. It's just, man, not being a Blood Elf going to this expansion is kind of crazy. How many of you guys are going to be race changing or playing a Blood Elf heading into this expansion? Let me get some ones in the chat if you are. Ones in the chat if you are going to be playing a Blood Elf at all heading in this expansion, whether it be a Ret Paladin, a Prot, whatever. Let me know. I'm curious. I'm just curious. JH with never. Shadow says 2.
I'm going to go ahead and stay, I'm going to stay with my Nightborne.
Okay.
Unlike you, traitor.
That's crazy. Night Elf forever. My Demon Hunter is Blood Elf, but if there are new race options for Demon Hunter, I'm swapping off. I will be new Druid. Ooh, nice. Human always 0, 1, 1. Okay, so a couple people work for life. So not as many as I thought, to be honest. Blood Elf Pally, nice. Blood Elf Hunter, WW. Haranier, okay. I think Blizz fumbled at making the Haranier playable, not the new trolls. By the way, Me and Lance were saying that. If I had to pick one, I would still prefer the Amani Trolls, but
They're coming. I think they're coming guaranteed. I don't think it's...
and there's some hints toward them actually being a playable race maybe later on in the expansion. Goblin / Torn are my go-tos. That's fucking crazy. Staying with Magheart, Orc, Arms Warrior. Wow, that's awesome. But anyways, it was also officially confirmed that, like we thought, player housing early access is expected to start in patch 11.2.7. So just before the expansion's release, as expected. Now it is officially confirmed in the 0.7 patch.
That means you're going to get about, at minimum, 12 weeks before the expansion launches. You'll be able to have
something like that.
This housing.
Samsonite, what's going on, baby? How we doing? How we doing? I wanted a brand new class, not a new allied race. Well, we got a new spec, and an allied race. So, I mean, shit, that's something, right? Where's my playable Naga? Shit, that's crazy.
I think getting the Void Demon Hunter is pretty cool. I think that's fine. I think we'll get a new class in the Last Titan, which is fine. That's what I kind of thought they would do to, like, in the final expansion, in the way to end off the World Soul Saga. That will be what they give us. I think that makes sense.
Yeah. There was also some information out there when it comes to the blue post, kind of describing everything going on. Inside of Zolomon, you can explore the reimagined Amani Troll capital of Zolomon, a vibrant jungle where ancient stone ruins are draped in moss and sunlight. Colorful banners and waterfalls highlight the resurgent Amani Trolls stronghold, which has been fully rebuilt from the ground up, modernizing its visual aesthetics and supporting flight with skywriting, okay? Lush foliage, exotic flowers, and ceremony altars evoke the grandeur and mystery at the heart of this storied zone. As you journey through Zolomon, you'll encounter the formidable Amani Trolls who have rebuilt their capital with the aid of the Zandalari. So interesting. They are working together with the Zandalari, which obviously Zandalari is a Horde faction, which means we are kind of in tandem with them in this expansion. We're not just going out there to kill them. So that is something to know, ladies and gentlemen. Very important here. They are rebuilding their capital with the aid of the Zandalari, which gives us hints that this very, very easily could be a playable race for the Horde faction in the nearby future. And work to thwart their plans while uncovering the secrets of the Amani Trolls' resurgence. So, very, very interesting stuff there. Shout out to Zalvatath. You can see her toes in the cinematic description at 223. Shout out to you guys, by the way. Max, what's going on? Good looking. So, new Silver Moon to start. Absolutely gorgeous. Phenomenal glow up from TBC. But I can't help but be sad at how much High Elven Blue has been added. Well, I mean, they aren't,
so, like, technically, they're Blood Elves now. But that doesn't mean that they're not still High Elves and they just forget. Like, elves don't die, right? So, like, a lot of these people that are there were just High Elves, who had to use the Fel to survive. So I think it stands to reason that there would be blue.
Well, when it comes to the crystals, like, if you go to Silver Moon today, there are still green Fel corrupted.
Yeah, but they're also not corrupted by Fel anymore.
Yeah, I know.
And they don't
it's
need
just outdated.
Fel to...
And that's my point as well.
Yeah, I think it just shows growth.
Yeah.
Fudd, I didn't know you were here. What's up, man?
What's going on, Fudd? So yeah, I mean, I thought that was interesting. It's important to know, guys. It's important to remember they aren't corrupted by the Fel anymore. It's a high elf situation, and they're technically just still addicts to some sort of magic. It's just not Fel anymore. They're kind of shifting away from that.
Still addicted? I don't even know if they're still addicted.
Yeah, they are. Well, they're also attuned. Their eye color changes to whatever magic they're attuned to. That's why Liadrin's is yellow/orange. It's the light for her, and that's why High Elves is blue for the arcane. So, interesting. And then you can see the flag slight changes here, which I thought was interesting. I still prefer the old red flag. I'm not sure why we did this situation going on here. I thought this was kind of funky. That was kind of something I wanted to talk about. What do you guys think about this blue sort of Silver Moon looking Blood Elf flag.
I mean, that's just straight up the high elf colors.
This guy out here hitting the gym, and now he doesn't know what a shirt with sleeves is. That's fucking crazy. The last 3 streams I wore shirts. Damn it, Star. What do you think, Clemens?
I mean, that's just high elf colors.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cool. I think are they trying to hint that we're gonna get official high elves? I don't know. I think it would be so stupid at this point to add them. And now what? We have void elves, high elves, blood elves.
If you want me to be completely real with you, if I had to take a guess, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying it now. Monty Trolls for the Horde, high elf for the Alliance.
That would be horrible.
I don't know why are you saying why are you looking at me like I'm the fucking bad guy?
I don't know.
But if Amani Trolls are coming, I would go ahead and assume that high elves would be on the Alliance. I mean, there's so many things pointing to it. Because you said it, that's crazy. The writers are the bad guys. It's easier to add something they do not have to do a lot of work. Yeah, exactly. They don't really gotta do shit. They really don't. Like, it's just there. It's free. Blood Elf is the most played race in the game. And by the way, it's not even close. It's not even close. It couldn't be further away.
I think their Night Elves is up there.
Not close to Blood Elf. Blood Elf it's a miles. It's what? Nah, I don't know if it's 45%. That's a ridiculous amount, but it's high.
I think it's
it's in the double digits.
I think it's like 30%.
I would say around high double digits. But interesting stuff when it comes to the Silver Moon redesign. When it comes to high elf and the potential of that coming. Also, Bell crystals, yeah, but there was another picture of that same scene that I want to look at. Aesthetically, it makes sense because blue is a color featured in the original icon of blood. The banner of the blood elves, the blue crystals, signify the part of the Sunwell that is still arcane, not just light. Interesting little fact there. And another thing that a lot of people had to say about the cinematic, guys, was the fact that the blood elves didn't have super, bright colored eyes. What are your guys' thoughts on that situation? Do you think they needed the super, hinted colored eyes, or did they do a good decision when it comes to the design and aspect of that? What do you guys think? Honestly, no bullshit. No bullshit. You gotta be real here. Fully expect open all races to both factions. They killed the war in Warcraft long ago. I could agree, by the way. I mean, feels very secondary to me. Based on character creation data, the most played race in World of Warcraft is the Blood Elf, making up of 14.7% of all characters created, closely followed by Night Elf at 14.2%. Wow, that's crazy.
I just feel like if they put that glow in a realistic trailer like this,
it would have looked goofy.
It would look goofy as shit.
I think, by the way, I think so too.
It's the same reason they've never given Batman in any live action movie the white eye.
Well,
it
also,
would look ridiculous.
Listen. Even though I kind of shill for the Warcraft movie because it's just World of Warcraft live action's cool. Do you remember seeing the high elves in that movie with the arcane eyes? It looked fucking goofy.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be honest. It didn't look good. It looked kind of corny. Now, as a Warcraft fan, it wasn't that bad to me because I'm a sucker for World of Warcraft. But it looked goofy. And if they would have done the same thing here where it's overdone, I don't know. I'm good. I think they made the right choice.
I thought it looked... But by the way, if they put those eyes on people would be shitting on them because it would look goofy. So it's they can't win.
Well, Blizzard can't win anytime. There's no such thing as winning for Blizzard. Good news, we're helping my boy Nalarak. Bad news, it appears Warlocks are now banned from Silver Moon. Final nail in the coffin from their old depiction. So, yeah, when it comes to the Death Row dungeon, it looks like there's going to be a lot of fell dark magic going on.
Yeah, but we don't know if these people are in the underbelly just because they're using fell.
Probably not.
I don't know. Actually, in the lore, right? No. The Horde has warlocks all over the
crazy
place.
Just interesting to see as well. And these are some of the looks of what it could have looked like.
That would have looked like ass.
I mean, I'm going to be honest.
I
think
cool.
That looks good.
Yeah, that looks kind of cool.
But that was overdone. That one's too much. You need to tone that down by 50%. Right or wrong?
Yeah. I mean,
I thought this one was a nice...
That looks cool.
Somewhat equal. But maybe it's because one of his eyes fucking don't work at that point.
That's probably why.
So if they were both like that, it probably would have felt overkill. I don't know. I think the green one's nice. The yellow one looked overdone by a fucking mile. That's just me. I
That looks
don't know.
horrible.
I think that looks goofy. That looks cheap, in my opinion. WoW fans would have found something to hate regardless. Yeah, the thing is,
100%.
they're not actually WoW
Not the WoW
fans.
fans, no.
It's actually just the people who, you know, broke up with World of Warcraft a long time ago, who like to check up on it, to try to shit on it.
Why do people say Liadrin was not hot? Well, because she's not as hot as Zalatath, maybe? I don't know.
Yo, Zalatath
But she's
looks
still-
incredible, bro.
I mean, honestly, all the people complaining that she's not hot would
They're
never
no
be able
bitches.
to get a woman half as hot as this girl anyway. So I don't even know what they're talking about.
Fried. That is
think
fried.
she
Too
looks
much
fine.
Botox? I mean, that's what elves... It's just an elf, you know what I mean?
Also, they're saying she looks manly.
Did you see XQC's reaction? Absolutely not. Did not.
I wouldn't be able to understand his reaction anyway.
I think it was the wax look. Sure. They definitely have a new team working on this cinematic. This cinematic was definitely a brand new team. For sure, 100%. And by the way, I still don't understand what people are tripping about. It still felt World of Warcraft to me. I enjoyed it. I got goosebumps multiple times. I was tripping out when I reacted to it for the first time. And you know what's so important, man? Your initial reaction without everyone else's fucking nonsense involved, that's an important thing. Like, it's such an important thing. Like, I saw it, and at the end of it, I was like, wow. And I saw Lance's reaction. He was like, do you know how much shit just happened in that trailer? Like, and it's just, I don't know. It was just so cool. Just talking to be talking. A lot of BS. I don't know.
That scene where the hand ends up on Liadrin's shoulder, I don't know if it's true, but I was like, holy shit, Anduin's about to be the fucking man.
Yeah, by the way, guys, how many of you thought it was Anduin that grabbed her shoulder? I
mean,
literally said...
It still could be.
I hope it is, but I literally said in the stream, holy shit, it's Anduin. I literally said, oh my god, it's Anduin. And I thought he was going to come up the stairs with, like, his dad's sword.
It was a human. It wasn't Arator, which could be... I mean, I think Turalian might... If Anduin's there, I'm sure Turalian's there too. I don't think they're letting him go without him.
High elves at first, Anduin Turalian, the same way his father put his hand on his shoulder. I thought it was Arator, Anduin, it's crazy. I did for sure, yeah. Some people were saying Yrel. What the fuck? Yeah, right. We have to compare hands now. That's
I can
crazy.
see why they would think it's Yrel, but
By
it
the way,
definitely wasn't a Draenei.
Z-Mist, very true. I don't think it was Anduin. He wasn't crying. That's crazy. We have to compare hands now. Yeah. I want it to be... Nah, listen.
Yeah.
I think that trailer actually would have been a 10 out of 10 if Anduin would have popped up those stairs with her side by side with a sword and just turned on badass mode.
Yeah, but I think even if
But not
is,
not soft mode. I'm talking badass Anduin mode. Like, that's it. Time to level up. I
But
think it was
even-
Batman. True.
even if it was him, I don't think they want to let that out yet. You know, I think they want, like, let's hold off. Also,
Facts,
with the way,
JH.
I was just talking with Ebonheart today, and the way they named that
True.
trailer makes it seem like I think we're going to get some more trailers.
Interesting.
And maybe we see what led up to
Yo.
that. Maybe we see Anduin rallying whoever was with
they,
him.
If they do that, if they give us more cinematics, that would be fucking insane.
Yeah. No,
Valerians?
I think
That's
we're going to
fucking
get some
crazy.
more cinematics.
We're gonna lose this X-Pack of Midnight? Jesus, we just fucking lost the war within.
But we do have to lose again. Otherwise, how do we get to the last Titan?
No, you lose again. I don't want to lose.
Either that or we have to win.
I want to win.
We have to win, find out that the Void is
Oh my God.
maybe not that bad, and the real bad guys have been the Titans all along, so then we have to go and kill the Titan. The last Titan? I don't know, something like that.
I think we need to lose for the last Titan. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know how we get to the last Titan.
I mean, the
without
last
losing.
Titan has to be the whole Return of the Jedi thing. I mean, that's just how it works. You have to win the finale, right? Like, unless we fucking lose and then you go WoW 2 or something, but I mean, you have to. I think it was Bran. That's fucking
Probably.
crazy.
Bran will probably save us.
We are the Titans is crazy to whip out. Very interesting though, nonetheless. I love this little art right here. Wow, man. God damn, that's good. Wow, man. Illidan comes back. No, God, no more Illidan.
Illidan's coming back at some point, 100%.
I mean, yeah, because the whole Void Demon Hunter thing, but God, I'm over
Not
it.
because of that, just he's coming. In the Last Titan, he's coming.
Okay.
For sure.
No toes? Yeah, big L, actually, now that I think about it. I just had a queue from my server that just caught me off guard. Oh, God. The Last Titan is Sargeras and Illidan shows back up. You're probably right. I mean, I don't know much about lore too much. Like, I'll do some research and figure it out, but my lore guy is Lance and sometimes you guys. Bran will redeem himself from the Delves. True. Yeah, no toes here sucks. I just hope it's a big loss and we get turbo fucked. Damn, that'd be crazy. Like, straight genocide. Down to, like, the last
The Last Titan.
Wait a second. Yo, did we just make it? Wait, what? That's crazy. Do what they did in BFA. Only good thing about that X-Pack was build up cinematic each week. Jesus. Quarter Pound, thanks for the follow. Appreciate the hello, baby. Really cool art, though. Absolutely love that. My guys, great content. Love your YouTube channel. Yo, thank you so much. Appreciate the love, man. Honestly, an absolute pleasure to be making content for someone like you. Love they're doing a feature like this. Yeah, Prey looks pretty cool. I'm really interested to see what it's really about, though. When it comes to the Heron, ladies and gentlemen, no bullshit. What do we think about the race? What do we think about the race? Are any of you going to be playing a Heron heading into new expansion? I mean, giving them Shaman and Druid, that is a very big deal. Very big deal. Anyone? Nah, nope, hell no. Damn, a lot of no's. Holy shit. No one likes this. Oh my god. Furry Trolls is crazy. Oh my god.
I think their Druid forms are going to eat.
Yes. And by the way, I will be playing a Heron Druid with my boosts. Depends what the ratios are. True. Hate it. Want a hot Shaman race for once for the Horde. Imagine. I'll make one. Okay, Zaz, let's go. Might make a Druid. That's what I'm doing. Probably not just because new. Okay, true. Hard pass. I'm down for booty trolls. That's crazy. Chili's crazy. Fellspawn, never. Ew. Blizz giving us another race nobody asked for. Yikes. Damn, did they kind of L with this one, guys? Yo, L's or W's in the chat for Heron right here, right now. The final verdict. 145 people in this chat right now.
I mean,
L or W?
We all knew this was coming, right? We all knew we were getting them at some point.
L.
I think the big
4 W's so far.
The only thing I would say
5
is an
W's.
L about it is because it looks like they're just
big
using the
L's.
Night Elf skeleton
Should have been Murloc's insane.
and like animations. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, if they just rehash Night Elf skeleton animations, I agree. That is no bueno, bro.
Yeah, that would be bad. Heron are definitely better than Earthen though.
Yes, agreed.
Like much better. And they get druids, so that's cool.
Should have been ethereals. True.
I don't think they ever had any intention of giving us ethereals.
No, I don't think so either.
Because they're literally just energy with bandages.
I want to be energy.
All right.
And then I'll go out to the fucking club. Energy.
Ogres would be cool, but probably not many people would play.
Should have been a Tuskar. True. Master
would be
fishing
sick, by the way.
race. Plus 30 to fishing. Let's go. Damn, I guess no one likes Heron. L's. It's another option. Yeah, I guess. So Zul'jin's grandkids. Once again, another post from Blizzard about the situation going on in Zolomon. The classic raid is now a full world zone. The ancestral lands of the forest tribes include ancient forest and mountains teeming with wildlife and scattered with troll ziggurats and crypts. The temples of the Loa, eagle, lynx, dragon, hawk, and bear stand weathered and silent. The new leaders of the Armani are Zoljara.
That says Armani.
That was probably a fucking...
Are we sure that's
type.
From the official Blizzard thing?
I mean, bro.
Or is this bait?
I don't know, man. Well,
Which is weird. The Armani Exchange?
I mean, it could just be a
The
fucking...
new leaders
type.
of the Armani Exchange are Zoljara and Zul'jin? I mean, that's pretty crazy. So if I go to the mall and go to the Armani Exchange right now, they're going to be there? Like, I don't understand. What's going on? What are the Armani doing here?
All right, man. The grandchildren of Zul'jin, guys.
Would main a Murloc Warlock?
Yo, I actually made that joke earlier. But
Yeah.
those are them right there.
Those are also just regular. Yeah, this is fake. It's gotta be fake.
You don't like that?
That's not the forest troll model.
No, I think this was just a Platinum WoW video. That's not actually.
Oh, okay.
Like, I was just saying, like, for reference.
Was Platinum WoW the one calling them forest or forest
Fuck,
Armani?
I don't fucking know. But this is just an old Platinum WoW video. You can't tell by the by the animation.
No.
The female Armani model is a female orc. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Zoljan had sex? Crazy. Let me get off Twitter. Jesus. Okay, continuing. The Windrunner dungeon. Really interesting concept. Look at the upgrade. Jesus.
Dude, I can't wait to go to the
Yo,
Ghostlands.
that's gonna be so cool, dude. I'm personally excited for something that isn't a troll, elf, or dwarf. I feel like we have a lot of those already. The Harroneer shares some things, but are their own thing. I just hope, once again, it's not just the Night Elf skeleton and Night Elf animations. I want something a little bit different, man. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it'd be cool if their racial was like they root you. If they had a root.
Wow, little
That'd
root.
be cool.
A little root land.
By the way, if they have that,
that's insane.
I will definitely make my preset just for that.
So do we think Sylvanas is coming back now? Please, God. She's going
I'm sure
to, though.
she'll come back at some point.
Has to. What do you mean?
They should have her come back and just get shit on by Zalatan. Like,
yo, how many of you guys would love to see Sylvanas just get absolutely fucking clapped, dude? Like,
Mary Sue?
Get her out of here.
Meet Mary Sue.
They just dance for no reason for the whole expansion. Oh, true. Oh, shit, dude. All jokes aside, though, the Ghostlands update is probably going to be really, really nice, man. Really excited for that one. Need to see a feat battle between them. True. From Darth Decisive on Blue Sky. I can't even read that, even if I zoom in. I guess I'm an idiot for saving that. This document, assuming it's not some early draft or misrepresentation, implies there are good, friendly Amani trolls, which does seem accurate. Yeah.
Considering we saw what they just posted on the blue post, yeah.
Yeah, that the Zandalari are technically helping them. Who gets more subs on only if ever beat? I'm dead. That's fucking crazy. But yes, apparently this is the queen, by the way, in that city.
No, I don't think that's the queen. I think
that's her model. In-game.
No, but that's not the queen. That's Valtros or whatever. Whatever.
So who's Valtros then?
I don't know.
You don't know? Does anyone know who Valtros is then?
Can't remember everyone's name, man.
Oh, come on, Lance. Marquardt, what's going on? Good looking. How we doing? How we doing? Middle of a D&D session break, though. Oh, true.
Oh.
Little relaxation. Let's go.
I mean, I like their armor.
She's from the Suramar campaign. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember all them.
Is a
I
sassy
did love that,
sidekick
though.
of Thor. Okay. Gotcha. For Arthas, yeah. What else?
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know her?
Yeah.
Also, some player housing gameplay looked kind of interesting. I wanted to check this out.
Customize mode. Wood.
Check this out.
Oh my god.
I wonder.
God.
Why does it look
Who
lag?
uploaded this shit? Jesus. I mean, I'm not
Cool,
lagging on my
look at
screen.
that.
No, it's not you. It's
God, it's their video? Fucking BlizzCon. Or,
Okay.
Gamescom. You want to give them some computers that work?
holy shit. Yo, the FPS
That
is crazy.
Okay.
It's
Then we
the
have
world
large
premiere.
tables.
This is not a good representation
Orgrimmar
of
chair.
housing.
But we don't want horde stuff. There's chests as
Are
well.
we cooked, chat? Jesus
Oh my God, there's
Christ.
so many things. Oh, this
Wow.
is so nice.
It's literally so easy.
Wait.
Hello?
This is not a
it's
random
okay, this one's a
influencer.
shelf without the spider
She's a pretty
web.
big
Fucking
WoW
massive,
creator.
bro.
No spider web
fucking
on this
massive.
one. What else do we have? No, maybe it's no. I don't think we could do upside down.
Yo, it's actually so, like,
Customize
seamless.
mode.
I'm actually, like, really
Yeah,
impressed.
well, this FPS does not make
Wood-
it seem like that.
All right.
though.
Let's try to breathe, man. I know. Fucking figuring it out, all right?
I don't know.
Also,
that looks better.
this was a person who decided to change her.
That just doesn't look realistic.
No, it looks very gamey. I think, man, I don't know. Does this look better? I think there's some aspects I like. I think I like her facial structure a bit more, but I still think the eyes are too much. I don't know. That's just my opinion, though. I don't know. I think I like maybe split the difference of this, like split it in half between this, and then just split the difference. I think just split in the middle. Maybe in the middle. No, Giga Chad Jaw is better. I mean, she is like a tough ass warrior. If like you know the backstory of her. Star, which one do you like better, the left one or the right one? Which one? It looks okay at best. If she didn't have the eyes, it would be good. By the way, I agree. I think the eyes look goofy as shit. I don't know. That's just me, bro. Left, right, left. That's crazy. Wait a second. My girlfriend flirting with me right now? Wait a second, what? It's kind of smooth? What's going on? Left, right, left. Memories follow me left and right. Can I feel you over here? Can I feel you?
I don't know.
Honestly, I think it go either way. I just don't like the eyes. I think the eyes are still goofy. That's just me.
I can honestly care less.
I mean, either way, I will say, as a World of Warcraft fan of 20 years of my life, I got the effect of Blood Elf. I feel like people are nitpicking and just trying to there was someone who made a comment about it looking like AI. What the fuck are you talking about? AI? And it was a content creator talking about how it looks AI. Like, come on, dude. And I mean, by the way, it definitely was.
It's just a bad pause. Yeah, it's not.
By the way, it's definitely true.
Next.
Also, this was some of the concept art for the design also. Really, really cool shit, man. I mean, by the way, if you see in the concept art, I can't really see from here. I don't think I can zoom in, but can I zoom in? A new tab, let me see. Can I zoom in is the question. You can see her eyes actually are fully yellow in the concept art. So it does look like it was just a stylization choice when it comes to the render.
They probably saw it in the actual animation.
Almost like, yeah, it looks
this
goofy.
Shit looks goofy, yeah.
Probably. I mean, I would assume. Interesting. Supplemental details. The armor's sick? Yeah, it's fucking insane. By the way,
they're upset because she has her hair up when going into battle?
I don't know, bro.
Like, do we see UFC fighters
I don't know.
who are female have their hair down?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like people are going to complain. It does not matter.
Even Jaina has her hair up and she's casting spells.
That shit's 24/7 braided, bro.
Yeah.
She's got Nanny McPhee behind her fucking putting up her braid every fight. Like, what do we want? And it's always people.
Yeah.
Always the fucking, like, major degen saying some shit like that. She isn't hot enough. Come on, bro. It can't be about that 24/7. Like, fuck.
Always the ones who are trying to go goon to it after.
Fuck, dude. Wait, that's crazy. I don't know. Anyways, this was some more concept art here going through it. Some stuff that they obviously can't show because it's blurred. It'll tease some stuff. But this was the concept art for the Arathi in the background. Let me see if I can change a new tab. And if we look closely, they do not have the Arathi logo. They don't have it. So I don't even see a logo in general, which is kind of weird considering when you're an Arathi, you love to flaunt your shit.
Get in the Discord if you're interested in joining the guild. All of the info's on there.
That's crazy. Unyielding's fucking crazy. I'm gonna take my leave. D&D, yo, Marquad, God bless, love you, bro. I'll check in with you later tonight. It's the John C. That's fucking crazy.
They didn't want to give it whoever it is. They clearly didn't want to give it away from that trailer. Like, obviously.
Well, they would have just showed it. Like, if they wanted it to be known, it's very simple. They would just show it.
Yeah.
And something I've learned from Blizzard over the course of the War Within is they don't do shit for no reason. Like, I've learned that very, like, blatantly.
We're getting a book very soon with Tyrallion, Illyria, and their son.
I'm on that shit.
So, like, it could be, who knows, maybe they start their own order of paladins of the light. It could be them. It could be the Arathi. It could be Anduin. Now that he has the light, he has his own faction. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
They clearly don't want us to know because it's clearly a big reveal that they want to have us be hyped for.
Yeah, Unyielding, I agree. You've been spitting a lot of good ideas tonight, but I absolutely agree. Once again, man, I feel like this is the point in the expansion where it's like, it's either Anduin's manning up here or in the last height. He has to have a place in all of this. There is no way.
Well, whenever Renalash finally happens.
I don't even know what that is, man.
That's the final battle between the light and the void.
Okay.
That the Prophet Velen has been spitting about.
Since
He's been
fucking
spitting
Warcraft.
about.
Okay.
So, and he said he saw Anduin leading the charge against...
Really?
Yes. You don't know about...
Fuck no, man. Speak to me like I don't know nothing, because I don't.
Okay.
So speak, go, talk. The people are interested to know.
Well, the Prophet Velen was talking about how he saw Anduin leading the charge against the Void or Bettler, I don't even know what, but in the Battle of Renalash.
Okay, so this is like some Dune prophecy shit.
And also the Arathi talk about it.
Interesting.
They always are talking about the final battle.
Sign me up. Give me a Red Paladin. Let me be Anduin's squire.
I mean, since what?
I'll shine his arm.
Was it Warlords of Draenor that they started talking about that?
Very interesting. I actually didn't even know that at all. Like, zero. I never even knew that conversation existed. Wad.
Yeah, Wad, yeah.
We're losing Midnight to come back in the last and destroy the Death Star. Yo, that's literally...
I mean, probably essentially.
We've been literally saying this the entire time. It's exactly like Star Wars. Like, The War Within was the introduction to all the characters, some of the new factions that are going to be in play.
Probably also say this one is like the Two Towers and then the Return of the King.
Same shit.
Yeah, same
It's
thing.
the same shit.
I don't think... I mean, that could be Anduin, but... you know what? They'll probably have a badass guy. And if they're going to do it, how cool would that be? If there's a badass, like, paladin
let it be Anduin,
who's hooded for, like, half the
please.
campaign, whooping ass, saving us.
Please.
And then finally he rips it off and it's Anduin, but he has his long hair again.
And it's what's-his-face from Fast and Furious. What's his name?
Vin Diesel?
No, not...
Family.
No. The
Family.
No. What the fuck? No.
Jason Statham?
No, homeboy that passed away. What was his name?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Oh my god. Not Dom. Or yeah, wait.
No, Dom is...
No, Dom is
Vin
family.
Diesel.
Paul Walker. Yeah, dude.
Paul Walker. The guy
Because
who goes,
Paul Walker
the guy who goes,
is...
what's up, cuh?
Paul Walker.
What up, cuh?
He said, forget about it, cuh.
Oh, yeah.
No, but Paul Walker literally looks like Anduin to the T. So, like, just pulls it off. Handsome ass Anduin with a beard, bro. Jesus. I bet the ladies were freaking out when they saw that. Anyways, moving on. I wanted to check this out. This was apparently that artist's concept art for a lot of this stuff. Was this everything? I guess it was. My bad.
All right.
I guess that was just source. My bad. Either way, really cool shit there. And then this was a 3D model expert as well as storyboard designer for the trailer as well. And you could see they actually went through open image and new tab. Like, you could see how close it was in terms of storyboard to concept art. Like, it was right there. Like, the 3D artist and cinematic team, they nailed it when it comes to the storyboard and design preparation. They did a phenomenal job.
Those void wraiths are
scary.
Awesome.
Yeah. They did an excellent job. Excellent job. Look, they nailed all of these shots to the T. To the fucking T. You can see... Oh, by the way, even in the concept art, she has full yellow eyes. Crazy. People are going to be pissed about that. And then that's the final shot. Look at that shot. Beautiful. God, it's so good. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. It looks great. Yeah, absolutely. I love seeing stuff like this. Like, I used to be involved in film, so I used to have to storyboard and do a lot of shit like that. So it's so cool to see stuff like this for my favorite game of all time. You know what I mean? And my hobby. So just very cool in general. Let's close that. Love seeing stuff like that. And then also, this person said this was Terralion, and I think they're talking this. That's the Blood Mage. One of the three.
Yep.
Next to Terralion. I believe that's him there, and then
Terralion's right there. That's Terralion.
This guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I was talking about fucking Jesus. What's his face? Homeboy from the cinematic, man. There's so many T names around here. Jesus Christ, Blood Elves, man. And who is this though? That's the one guy I can't pinpoint.
Probably Terralion's son.
Lorthramir?
Lorthramir.
Or Lorthramar. Lord Themar. Is it Themar or Thremar? Themar. I think it's
Lorthamar.
Thremar? Themar? Someone help me out, man.
Lorthamar.
By the way, I'm terrible with names, in case you guys are wondering, and especially pronunciation. So, big W. Any Paul Walkers in the chat? No, I'm just trolling. Lorthemar. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So there's no R after the TH. Themar. Oh my god. That means in the video today I was pronouncing it wrong. That's crazy. I want a BFA levels of Army versus the Void. I can get that, but yeah, no, I do agree. I still would have loved for there to be the Sun, Anduin. Give me some big ball players and give me a lot of action. But either way, it was still a great cinematic.
If who shows up was Terralion, Anduin, and Arator, that would be sick. As like the 3 riders of the freaking Holy Apocalypse coming to kick some ass.
Fire.
But I don't know. Who knows?
Open image, new tab. So these are the trolls that were teased in the trailer. By the way, something very interesting is that their noses are substantially smaller than the other trolls that we see normally. They're literally like, that guy's is like non-existent. This guy looks like a regular troll, and it looks like they could potentially, I don't want to confirm, regular trolls could potentially be getting maybe some more customization options.
Those guys look like orcs with tusk.
These guys are big as absolute donkey shit.
Yeah,
that's the dude I avoid. I walk around that guy. Excuse me.
Sick.
That's a badass troll.
See, those are the types of trolls why you understand they were just ripping humans limb from limb.
Jesus.
Before they learn magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't want to fight this dude.
No wonder
the
elves and the humans were going to war with them for so long. Those are some bad dudes.
Yeah, this is a bad man right here. He's a big boy. Imagine like a prot warrior or even a fury warrior, like single-minded with like axes. So cool. Amani won't fight unless you can bench 5.
The Armani, bro? These Armani exchange trolls are
That's
iffy.
Crazy. Either way, very cool. Could become an ally race with unique customizations later on, or even better, new options for trolls with different body types for both, more colors, phases, etc. I do think, once again, guys, if Amani trolls were to come into the game, I think Alliance would also get High Elves to supplement, and then we'd also get the Heronir for both. If I had to bet my life on it, that's what it would be. They'd probably get Warrior, Shaman, Hunter, Priest. I don't even know if they'd get Rogue. Probably would.
Yeah, they would. They would get
Warlock as well, right?
I don't know about that. They could write some... I don't think they need to write any pre-lore on why the orcs or the humans hated orcs. I think the orcs came out swinging. They don't need any stuff.
Something else interesting when it comes to housing information, they had someone pointed this out, was that you could customize your house inside and out. Choose among human, orc, and elven exterior architecture with more styles to come in the future. So, a long time ago, months ago, when they were first initially teasing housing, we saw in the background like an elven looking structure, and I pitched the idea. I'm like, that feels like it could be like an outside, like exterior elven looking design. Like, nothing to confirm, but you know, it's there. Once again, Blizzard doesn't put something out for no reason.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's true. So apparently we're gonna be able to make our house look entirely elven on the outside, which is a major fucking W. Most beautiful architecture in the game. So Let's
I'm
get it.
impartial to the goblin trash pile.
That is diabolical. This was at Gamescom, by the way. Crazy animation
I
of
just want to say,
Xalatath.
that makes me
Wow,
think
that
the
is loud.
login screen for the expansion is going to look something like that, minus
Let's get it.
not having Xalatath in the middle.
No, put Xalatath in the middle. 4K. Give me the toes. Lock it in. All day, every day. Still very fucking cool, though. Taking pictures in front of that would have been awesome. Very, very cool stuff. I'm not really sure what this was. This right here, I'm not sure. Maybe this, I don't know, this might be an OC. Someone's, this, like, original character creation. But maybe it isn't. I don't know. Notice the goddess of vengeance, war and freedom among the night elves. Forgotten goddess. She doesn't have followers and is not worshipped by many. Spends a lot of time among mortals to understand them. She's everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
This looks like someone's fanfic.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Cool
but it
stuff.
still looked fucking cool. Design and character by, okay.
I like the
Yeah.
sword
Still very cool.
and the armor.
Still very cool. That sword is badass. Jesus. Either way, very cool. I liked it. I stumbled across it. Thought it looked great. World of Warcraft is officially dead, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, it is true. Whether you like it or not, WoW is dying.
No, guy, you just don't get it. WoW's not dying. It's dead. Pack it up, everyone. Guys,
It's all ogre.
pack it up. Cancel your sub. WoW's dead. Let's get the hell out of here.
That's crazy. It's all ogres. Fucking crazy. Damn, 140,000 is nuts, man. People just crying because one of the best cinematic reveals ever. In my opinion, it's definitely in my top 5. I would say Legion. War
I mean,
Within's
that
in my
Legion
top
one was
5.
still number 1.
No, Legion is number 1.
That, I mean, we just watched it the other day
It's not.
on stream. That was insane.
It's insane.
This is in the top 5.
Um,
Better than Mop. Better than BFA. Better than War with. Wait, yeah, that's totally the guy who was next to Tyrann. That's
gotta be his boy.
yeah, that's Arator then, from what we just saw.
I mean, it looked like it.
It looked like that armor.
I mean, let's see if I could just go back to it.
Yeah, I guess you could. That's totally the same armor. You could see his arms are out, same way, no sleeves on.
And guys, by the way, sorry, it's just so small on my screen compared to what you guys can see. And then let me pull up the other one to side by side compare for us.
That's him, bro.
Yo, I mean, he is sleeveless here and he's got tattoos.
And he's jacked.
Fucking big, Jesus. That's not a regular Blood Elf model.
Well, he's not a regular Blood Elf.
Oh, yo, you're spitting right now. Wait a second.
I mean, he's a half
yeah, that's
human.
literally him.
He's a half human. Yeah, so that's got it.
By the way, that is 100% him. It's actually like a fact. That Sky in game, fucking, I wish.
That's the child of light and shadow, everyone.
Damn.
Yeah, they're gonna make him.
He's got to be a badass.
Yeah, he's gonna be. Yeah.
Been taking the Voidroids. Yo, true.
Listen, he's since TBC. He's been on the front lines, bro. He went.
Really?
through
Since TBC?
You don't remember him in
Fuck no.
in Hellfire Peninsula? He went through the Dark Portal to go look for his parents.
Damn, what a badass. Yeah, I gotta know the story of this dude completely.
You're crazy,
Yo,
bro.
Unyielding, you and Lance are like fucking this tonight. I don't know, dude. I was asking in Discord, what do you guys think of a ranged alt? Mage or Hunter? I mean, Hunter if you're looking for something easy. Mage is complicated as shit,
And
bro.
Netherguard Keep, you're right.
He was in the honor hold in.
Netherguard
Wow.
Keep. 100%. He's there.
Wow. Wow. I can't wait to read the book on this kid. I
I already
can't wait.
pre-ordered.
Did you really?
Of course.
Can I read it first?
No. The
That's,
day that
that's
pre-
weird. You're not... Guys, he's not going to let me read his book that he pre-ordered first. That's fucking weird. What a weird guy.
You're a weird guy, bro.
You're a weird,
fucking weird.
You're a weird guy. Anyways, yeah, this dude looks like a stone cold badass, bro. I feel like this is kind of what we're missing right now. Like, give me a real bad motherfucker.
Why
Give me
is it-
someone that don't mess around,
Look at that.
bro.
It looks like he's getting infected by the Fel on the top end.
Mm-hmm. Unless those are like,
I know he has a tattoo that symbolizes the light and shadow of his parents on him somewhere.
If Arator starts crying, I'm out.
He ain't gonna start crying.
Ellie Shaman, true.
They're about to make him... They're gonna give him some badass moments.
Yeah, he's got to be the man. He's got to be the man. That judgment set all fucked up is amazing.
Oh my god, I guess that is what that is. You're right.
Oh my god.
And he is in honor hold wearing the judgment set minus the helmet.
Yo, his sword is dope as shit. This is a bad kid, bro. Even though he ain't no kid. But... And it is, yeah.
That is the
That
judgment
is the tier 2, wow. Yo, he's rocking sleeveless in battle? Who is this guy? Yo! That's crazy. Dark is crazy for that comment.
Where is this from? The screen grab?
This is from one of the screen grabs Blizzard showed off.
Really?
Yeah. They don't do shit without reason. I keep saying that. Every little frame, there's tidbits there to go off on.
I actually can't wait to read this fucking book. You were gonna find out that he ends up leading. They gotta make him and Anduin come together to be badasses, right?
Yo,
To
that would be
like-
a 1-2 punch. Like, yo, give me Starsky and Hutch. No, all jokes aside though, that would be fucking awesome. Bring back Garrosh. True.
You gotta let Tyrallion. Unfortunately, Tyrallion's gotta die. Okay?
I can see that happening. According to the Xbox live stream, we'll be getting a bonus 5th campaign chapter that happens prior to the Voidstorm finale,
Yeah.
where we follow Arator to places in the old world like Light's Hope Chapel and Strathaholm. Definitely seems like a full Paladin-themed campaign chapter. Interesting.
Yeah, it was probably him showing up. Then, that.
I love the red shirt guy. By the way, that's him right there. He posts all the time. Super big chat. Unlocking Paladin classes for all races, maybe, perhaps? Chill. I'd rather have Salandria. Makes more sense. This is the Paladin expansion, and that's fine. I mean, of course it is. Called Midnight.
And I said it. By
What
the
do
way,
you
as someone
think?
who does not like Paladin, if there was ever... I mean, listen, Red Paladins, you guys have thought you were the main character since fucking
It is
Classic. Doing no
over.
damage. You're finally the real main character.
Yeah.
This is the Red Paladin expansion.
Yo, by the way, we have 94 people on the YouTube channel, but if you guys want to help out for absolutely free, I would really, really appreciate it. You click the Twitch link, help us boost those numbers. Appreciate the love. By the way, if you guys are in-game right now, shout out to the guilds. Let them know that we're live. Let them know we're live and we're here and we're chilling. We're ready rock and roll. We still got some more stuff we got to go through, though. I'm saving the best for last. We still have one very big thing. But anyways, these are the capes, what they look like in-game.
Holy shit.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Yo, is anyone else copping this? And it goes upwards on the top. It's got a collar. Dude.
Holy shit.
You're a bad mofo with that thing.
Can you show me the purple one or?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow. That is nasty. Very nice. Remember, you get that from Legion Remix. That's a part of the sets. And then, officially, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last big thing I wanted to go through. Let me check out these last two things. Finally, some stunning housing clips that look magnificent.
People are finally able to hop in and start,
I think that's
with
the developers talking. So, I mean, I just assume we'll see that in a second. So, let me check this out. So, here it is. We got about an 11-minute interview sort of reaction we're going to go through together from Ian Hazakosis, obviously the
game director of
game
World of
director.
Warcraft.
Left my guild to join y'all, but now I'm stuck in purgatory because everyone else had the same idea as me. No, I mean, I'll log in later tonight. I'll invite you, and we should have some officers on to invite. Just make sure you're signed into the wrong or right guild.
Opening night live, and that's cinematic.
Yo, why is the FPS so low? Let me try.
I could send you the YouTube link for this. Have it.
Let me try just getting off of Twitter and going to
I mean, I have the actual.
the Google Chrome. Maybe Google Chrome will be better. Oh yeah, it's way better. What the fuck? Oh my god, it's an Opera GX problem? Hello? Anyways, let me get the audio right. 1 second, guys, and then we'll get this going. Chuck, what's going on? Good looking. How we doing? Okay.
Live, and that cinematic. Could you kind of explain for people that need to know about what that kind of showed, what's happened up to that moment?
Sure, I guess a little bit of a story so far for the World Soul Saga. So yeah, gist of the story of War Within. So heroes around Azeroth began hearing these voices, seeing visions, these like dark omens, from messages from the World Soul herself about, you know, darkness coming. That led to
Yo, Dasher, how are you, buddy? It's been a good fan a long time since Blizzard been cooking this hard. Yo, how are you, dude? Hope everything's good. I miss you, man. Haven't heard from you in a fucking hot minute. Jesus. Knights with Comeback City gotta be the best Knights. Damn, what a comment. Yo, Jack, what a fucking Chad, dude. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.
Surprise attack on the city of Dalaran.
Love you, buddy.
The destruction of our beloved city of Dalaran.
That right there, it gives me goosebumps every time when I watch the trailer to completion. This shot right here, where it rises,
the World Soul herself about, you know, darkness coming.
This is
that led
peak.
to a surprise attack on the city of Dalaran, the destruction of our beloved city of Dalaran.
I just got goosebumps again looking at it.
The nature of the threat facing us being revealed. This powerful entity known as Xal'atath.
So cool.
So over the course of the World Soul Saga, over the course of the War Within, we've been trying to kind of keep up with her. She's been one step ahead of us along the way. At the culmination of the War Within, as we just discovered,
Whiskey
she
shouts,
kind
Paul,
of
thank you.
ascended to a new tier of power and is finally poised to really unleash the power of the Void upon Azeroth.
Yep, and that leads us directly into what we saw in the trailer yesterday, which is Xal'atath and her devouring host at the gates of the Sunwell, ready to, you know, threaten everything that's dear to us, and you know, our beloved elves, Lorthamar, Liadrin, and the rest.
And really quick, story-wise, she went there like this, right? She instantaneously started heading there, right?
From what?
From what just happened with Demencius?
No, I mean, there's gonna be something leading into that.
Small
right?
break.
Like there's gonna be an 11 point.
So you think that'll be like the pre-patch sort of like?
That's probably it. Could be the pre-patch
or the
event,
launch,
or the launch event, something like that. But it also could be that raid, and they're showing us like the future, like that final raid in the first tier with the march on Quel'Danas.
Yeah.
Or no, maybe that could be. I don't know, because we're gonna be. Who knows? I don't know where it fits in the story.
Yeah.
So
can't tell she's insta ports every time exactly.
Yeah, I mean she could port anywhere. So I guess, but she would have had to raise this army of Void Wraiths. She didn't have that.
She don't gotta raise shit. She opens the Dark Heart.
Yeah, but she needs to get them ready and prepare them, and
you don't gotta prepare shit. Open the portal, let them loose. Why not?
I don't know, but we don't. I mean, who knows? We have to see, because they are going to have a pre-patch event, right? They have to.
Obviously.
They have to have...
I would assume the pre-patch event is going to follow something around. There's going to be dark portals popping up. It's going to be those little void portals, and we have to kill them, and they're going to be popping up around the world.
Yeah, for the
something
pre-patch event. But there also has to be a story leading up into how do we get to the pre-patch event? How do we get there? There's a lot of context we don't have yet.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
I mean, yeah, we'll see.
Yo, Unyielding, by the way, make sure to come back to the shows consistently. Your comments are absolutely S tier. She's lived so long, who knows what she could do? Absolutely S tier commentary.
Yeah, she's literally been alive since the days of the Black Empire. Who knows?
Yeah. 0.2 or 0.7 is when we'll most likely get part of the story.
I think the 0.7 they'll hold it off too.
Yeah, 0.5 is Legion remix and filler shit. 0.7
They might give us a little story in 0.5, but
I don't see it.
They'll probably hold off.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be filler stuff. Yo, boys, what's up? Whiskey, what's going on? Just got into the main guild. The community's been awesome so far. Yo, my pleasure, buddy. I'm so happy that you're able to experience that. Shout out to you. You're an official comeback kid. You deserve it 100%. After the betrayal, she won't waste time giving us time to put up resistance. It's got to be fast. It's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, why would she wait? She can teleport. She has the power. Time to go. If I'm her.
I don't know.
Guys, always upload vids when I'm headed to work at 4 to 6 a.m. You make my mornings bright. So thanks. Thank you. Let's go, baby. Comeback Kids season. Let's go. All right, let's check it out.
All mounting a defense along with an intercession from the Sunwell itself.
Whoa, he just said
stuff. That is the beginning of the expansion, which you saw in the trailer there, and that leads directly into the story.
Yeah, I still can't get over last year with the War Within, with the VR experience for the destruction of Dalaran.
Jesus.
But that was one of my favorite cities in the old expansions. But we're also returning to some areas that players are going to really know. Can you tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah, if Dalaran was one of your favorite cities, it was one of mine too. Wait till you see Silvermoon V2 in Midnight. So we are, going to be returning to, among other areas, the old Blood Elven lands, first introduced in Burning Crusade, fully reimagined and expanded now. It's Eversong Woods, the Ghostlands, and of course Silvermoon City. Still, a Horde city at heart with some Horde-only districts, but under these pressing circumstances, they have opened their gates to the Alliance to mount this final stand against Xalatath's forces.
Yep, and that's just the first of the zones that we have. After that, you'll head into Zulaman, City of the Trolls, the Amani Trolls. We first saw Zulaman back in Burning Crusade era as in the form of a raid, but it's been expanded into this enormous zone now. Everything in that zone is big. It's sort of like a primordial Pacific Northwest. Everything's a little wet, too. Very, very cool space. We also have Herondar, home of the Heronir. This is, the Heronir we met during the War Within. They're a race who are sort of this enigmatic, elf-like race. We don't know a whole lot about them. We're going to learn a lot more once we go to Herondar and learn that not all of them are as welcoming as the few we've met, Orwena and her crew in the War Within. And lastly, we're going to go into the Void Storm. This is basically Xalatath's space of operations where she is mounting her attack against Azeroth. We find our way into the Void Storm and take the fight to her and the Devouring Host. Super exciting, a bunch of beautiful zones.
A bunch of people want to say nothing happened in the War Within, but the expansion starts with Dalaran getting blown the fuck up.
Also,
that's literally like the opening quest of War Within. The city of the most powerful mages in the world gets blown up by the villain, letting us know, oh shit. Then she leads us to go kill all of the Nerubians to collect black blood, playing us to slaughter them, kill their queen.
We got jebaited.
Yeah, and then
she used the goblins.
We're following her to undermine,
to manufacture and use the black blood,
but to also fix the Dark Heart.
Yeah.
So they're doing all of that. Then the Dark Heart gets stolen, and then she uses us.
She's so fucking annoying, bro.
She uses us.
She's actually
to
annoying.
Not only kill the one
thing that could stop her
she's scared of, but then to get her Dark Heart back
and get back at us.
And get back at us and absorb the power of the one thing she was scared of. Yeah, we got dick down
the
entire expansion. She's done nothing but just
play us.
Yeah, we've just been fools the entire time. Now, whether that's good storytelling or whether you like that or not, I mean, that's up to you.
Shit, I think.
But to say nothing happened to this expansion is crazy, and you're just not paying attention.
Yeah. She showed the feet, so it's all good. True. Yeah, but feet. Yo, that's 2 feet comments. That's crazy. Simpa for Zal. Oh, big time.
It's with an X, by the way. It's an X. There's no Z there.
The destruction of Dalaran also breaks my heart. We have so few human kingdoms left. Seeing one of the few capitals be destroyed wholesale makes me super sad. Well, is it destroyed or was it like...
No, that shit was destroyed.
Yeah, I guess. Tarantino approved feed shots. W. He absolutely did. He also approved sucking on him too.
Good thing,
fucking weirdo.
Good thing you could still go to Dalaran though.
True.
I mean, it's not like you can't still go there.
I think it's clapped. Yeah, I think you're right.
No, it's.
I mean, I was just thinking, what if it was ported into the Dark Heart? Yeah, but it's fucking.
What do you mean? We see pieces of it in the Dark Heart when we're in there.
Yeah, I guess if that's the case,
during the fight,
why didn't Khadgar get ripped to pieces / somewhat ported in there? Yeah, I guess you're right. Hot / crazy scale is real. That's, by the way, the hotter, the crazier every fucking time, bro. Don't buy into it. Trust. Zalatos.
Yeah, I can't actually wait for Zulaman again. I still have memories of just the endless attempts of trying to get the Amani Warbear with that speed trial. So it's going to be really fun to go back. And of course, go to Silvermoon as an Alliance player.
I do think the wheelchair situation is goofy. The cripple situation is not. I mean, he definitely should be crippled. The dude was in the Dark Heart for months at a time, which is like even to stay alive he has to be up 24/7 trying to survive, probably. Whatever the fuck is going on in there.
To survive what was going on in there, the ethereals became ethereal.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
but I think
he was dead.
I do think the glowing wheelchair is kind of goofy. I think they could have just went like,
he's not going to be in it forever.
I don't know, a different route, but the wheelchair is just odd.
I
do agree.
Float on what?
But with all these new areas, what are some of the activities that people are going to get into when they go there?
Well, the first, I think, is you're going to have the campaign, a new campaign that takes you through these zones, and it does so in an interesting way. You'll start by going into the city of Silvermoon and then into Eversong Woods. But after that, players are presented with a choice. Do they want to go to those two of those other zones I mentioned, go straight to Zulaman and learn a little bit more about the Amani trolls, what's going on there? Do they want to go into Herondar and learn about the Heronir? Or do they want to go on a third?
I'll tell you why I'm going to Herondar first.
He's about to say something really cool.
I know, but let me tell you why, and I want to ask your guys' opinion. Would you go to the Amani trolls? That's crazy. Amani trolls or the Herondar first? I'll tell you why I'm going to Herondar first.
Because you saved the best for last.
Exactly, and no one is going to fucking go there first.
Yep.
Bingo. Hungo. Easy, breezy, lemon squeezy. What about you, Lance? Where were you going?
I'm going to the third campaign first.
True.
And if you would have let him fucking finish talking, you would know where I'm going.
I interrupt and I never let people finish.
Those two of those other zones I mentioned, go straight to Zulaman and learn a little bit more about the Amani trolls, what's going on there. Do they want to go into Herondar and learn about the Heronir? Or do they want to go on a third chapter of the campaign, which is actually a little bit different? It is not tied to any particular zone, but it takes you to some of the older places in the world, places like Lights Hope Chapel, places like Strathholm, a couple other interesting places as well. And in that quest line, you'll be working alongside Arator, son of Turalian and Ilaria, and helping him sort of interrogate his relationship with the light.
I thought
really interesting chapter. After you complete those 3 chapters,
his relationship with the light.
I thought that was going to be like the later on thing. Anyways, Unyielding, by the way, if you're interested, I don't know if you'd be interested in this sort of thing, but it would be cool to just mark you as potentially being a mod for the chat, because not only are you very accurate about the things that you say, it's cool to see someone so active in the chat, but also just be a part of it. So if you're interested, let me know. Not that you really have to do anything other than very rarely ban somebody that's acting crazy. Haramir, WoW Avatar. Oh, buddy.
Zones in the Arator
Brownie, what's going on, baby? How we doing?
Into Voidstorm. This is all like, in the interest of giving...
God damn, that looks good.
I'll probably save the Arator thing for last.
God, dude, look at this. Like, am I crazy?
In the Arator chapter, then you move into Voidstorm. This is all like in the interest of giving players a choice of which storyline is most interesting to them, and it's all done in a way which also leads you through a couple different delves. You'll play through a couple delves as part of the campaign, and a couple dungeons as well. And culminating with the campaign leading you directly into a couple of our raids.
Well, definitely TBC vibes, considering we're getting...
Yeah, exactly. I mean, as of course, alongside zones, full complement of our bread and butter features for group gameplay, delves, dungeons, and you'll note that Paul said raids, plural. So I think we were kind of breaking from recent tradition in Midnight, and our initial season is going to have not 1, not 2, but 3 separate raid zones for a variety of environments, a variety of foes that will kind of unfold themselves over the course of season 1.
I actually love that.
He just said over the course of season 1. So you didn't say at the launch of season 1.
Well, who knows how that works? We'll see.
Well, they could be staggering the release. That's what I'm saying. Of the raids. AJ, what's going on?
I mean, they could do it because like they're telling a story with it, so it's like, okay, you get this,
that's what I'm saying.
which is good.
I think that would be a W idea. So it ties in.
By the way, you'll still be
5,
grinding the whole, like the big 6 boss raid the whole time for gear and shit, but then you'll get, you'll get the 1 boss raid a few months in to give you an extra boss, and then the other one,
launches with 3 raids. Well, it's gonna be in season 1. We know that, but because in Legion they released it all at once when they had multiple raids. They released it all at once, they didn't hold. But he did just say over the course, which,
of foes that will kind of unfold themselves over the course.
They will unfold themselves over the course of season 1. Does that not...
I mean, it sounds like they're
sound like, a big stagger angle here? I mean, I know it doesn't matter, but how does 3 raids look for things like the race? Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't fucking... Even though that's something that's interesting, I don't give a shit that much. But I don't know. I don't know what that would mean. TBC was 3 at once? Yeah, true. Imagine Liquid just blasting the first raid. Jesus.
Season 1.
I actually love that, because like back in like Karazhan and stuff like that, where you'd go to like Gruul's Lair, it's nice to have that variety hopping in. But
no, the race would be, by the way, the race would be the whole first tier. How they did that in the past is whoever killed the last boss of whatever raid came out last in the tier wins. So the tier really doesn't even matter. Like, if you could get the world first of the first raid, that's fine. But you're not going to like win the race to world first unless you kill the last boss of the tier.
Justin, yeah, we do, by the way. Get in the Discord and try to get someone to invite you, or sign up yourself and we can get you accepted tonight. Yes, we do.
I think we're going to get the Amani as an allied race later on.
We
for
will.
Sure.
I think it's going to be a 0.5 or 0.7 thing. I would assume it would come in the Amani zone raid, right? I mean, why wouldn't it? Because that's supposed to be the 2 boss raid, right? Or no, that's the no.
The Heron raid.
The Heron. Yeah, you're right.
The raid. No, they might come in the
Maybe
0.5 or the 0.7 of the first patch. They'll use it to get like some easy W's.
Yeah.
You know, later on.
The who is crazy. It'd be cool if we had a timer to beat the raids, and if we don't as a whole, then something bad happens. If we win, something else happens. Oh shit. He would be good as main tank. You're right.
Hopping in for the first
No,
time,
there isn't an
right?
Amani
Because
raid.
I think the World Soul Saga has been great at bringing in new players, and also...
Because I was thinking, like, oh, if there's an Amani raid, what if that would be delayed till the 0.5 patch, and then they also release the trolls to get us in their story, whatever.
Returning players. What kind of features have you got for them to hop back in?
Yes, so I think we want to make sure that, you know, whether you've played War Within and you're ready for the next chapter, or whether you're coming to World of Warcraft for the very first time or coming back from some long time away, that you can jump back in, understand what's going on, and join the action. And so we have a revamped and reimagined new player and returning player experience. The leveling experience seamlessly incorporates both Dragonflight and War Within content
to
get you fully
God
caught
bless,
up
dude.
to
Have a good
speed.
night.
For returning players who may be, you know, a higher level but not
Haven't
quite
seen
ready
that, dude.
to
Who the
go
fuck is
straight
that?
to Midnight, we have a new experience set in Arathi Highlands that's going to kind of get you back up to speed on your mechanics, recontextualize you in the story of the world, and send you on your way so that you can join the fight in Midnight.
Yep, we've also added a catch-up quest.
As part of the new player experience, they're sending us to the Arathi Highlands to probably do some of that Arator campaign, right?
No.
Then why?
They're doing something brand new. I don't know.
Think so?
They're not going to want to force people into that campaign.
Yeah, I would hope not. That's what I was just going to say. Like, I feel like that's a terrible idea.
Line for the War Within. So sort of going into Midnight, if you never played the War Within, or if it's just been a little while and you want a refresher, you can play through all the major beats of that story in one quest line. It should not take the couple dozen hours that it would normally take to play through all 6 zones that make up that quest line. But it'll be a couple quick hours to go through all the big cinematics, all the major beats. By the time you're done, you should know everything that happened from the beginning of the Isle of Dorn to the end of Ghosts of Koresh, and be fully up to speed to hop right into Midnight.
Yeah, no, that's amazing as well, because it's a bit more like welcoming as well to kind of like drag one of your friends to hop in and play with you and explore that, which I'm excited about. But there is one feature, and it kind of goes back to your booth as well, right? That has been requested for so long, and we've got to touch on it. I was watching it as well. You created a clash earlier. Player housing. Can you let us know what we're going to experience with that?
Absolutely, yeah. We are super excited for people to start stepping into housing. Housing has been a feature which has been in development internally for a long time. We've been sharing little
Yo, Kick, that comment's insane. You're absolutely right, by the way. This is definitely a Rep Paladin main expansion, but fuck it, shut down the Discord. Give me buffs.
Details as we've been developing it over the last year or so. Here at Gamescom, people are finally able to hop in and start, playing with the decor, playing with those systems for the first time. What housing is you can have your own little corner of
Yes,
Azeroth.
they did. They got a brand new spec.
If you play both Horde and Alliance, you can have a Horde home and an Alliance home, and start decorating those spaces with decor that you'll start with the generous, creative decor that the system sort of just gives you, but then you go explore the world. You might find vendors who sell some interesting tchotchkes here and there. You might work with other crafters on your server who can make some interesting furniture for you. You take all those things, you collect them, and then express yourself in a way that we think is, really just lets players express themselves however they want.
Yeah, really, I think boundless self-expression is really, it's like a hallmark design pillar of the feature. We kind of threw out the entire rule book here, including gravity. If you want a table that floats in midair, you want a table that's upside down, you can do it. I think we really wanted to unleash players' creativity to make their houses the full expression of their personality. And it's not just, a single house that is your own. You're also going to be part of a neighborhood community.
You can make
you wanted to make sure when designing
a guild city with everyone's house. You could do a guild neighborhood.
Yeah, it's a guild neighborhood. Yeah. They have something like that, I think. Yeah, they do. They do. I mean, it's not like literally an entire city of your own, but it's your own instance neighborhood.
Feature
which is really
that
fucking cool.
It didn't feel solitary if you didn't want it to be. That you were kind of connected, and there's reasons for others to come into your home, for you to go into theirs, and for you to feel like part of a group.
Oh, it's amazing. Also, for people that have been playing for a long time, so it's one of the first things I wanted to know when I heard about player housing coming in. Been playing since the Burning Crusade. Am I going to have some extra cool bits to add into my house for that?
You should, yeah. If you've been playing for decades, as it sounds like you have, then yeah, there's plenty of achievements that you would automatically have completed that would grant you decor. If you've advanced your professions, you may have access to build some of those things that would take other people, a little bit more time to get those professions to the point where they can build that particular piece of decor. So yeah, we want to make sure that people who've been playing for a while are rewarded for that play. Of course, this also comes along with that we don't want to have any of that be exclusive. So if you are just coming into World of Warcraft for the first time in Midnight, none of those should be opportunities that were only accessible to you in 2008 and they're gone. Anybody can go back and get that stuff whenever you like.
Yeah, I can already tell. Sam from our team will be hanging a warglaive up above his door, without a doubt. But one of the big things as well, right? People aren't going to have to wait for the launch of Midnight to get their hands on player housing, are they?
No, they are not. Player housing will actually be coming before Midnight in our final War Within patch, 11.2.7, coming later this year. So anyone who owns Midnight at that point can claim their first house, begin decorating it, and all players, even if you don't yet own Midnight, can start building their collection of decor, though you will need the expansion to actually have a house to put it in.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I'm excited for it, but what's next for the team? Now, you've kind of announced Midnight, shown the cinematic trailer. What's next?
Excited to get back and kind of finish this game. We're going to be talking very soon about our first public alpha tests and then a larger beta to follow. And all of this.
With the 3-day early access thing, I never liked that sort of thing, but when it comes to server stability, it helps. Sure, you get some extra shit for it also. I wasn't buying it for the 3-day early access. I was buying it for the other stuff, but it's just a bonus, I guess. I still don't like giving people early access into a video game if you pay more money. That's so fucking stupid. I've always hated that. But it is what it is. It's not like it's a giant big deal. They did it for the War Within. The sky didn't fall. It literally wasn't even a big deal. You can't even, do any endgame content. You couldn't do Mythic Zeros or Mythic Plus. So, is what it is.
It does kind of hurt the release.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm still gonna buy it, and it is what it. Yeah, it just is what it is.
Yeah, I whatever.
It is. It's not the end of the world. It's it sucks that they do it, but to be real, the real launch day is the early access day.
Okay, Justin, thank you, buddy.
So, whatever.
Getting player feedback, helping polish the game, and building towards a release in early 2026.
Yep, and we're going to be here at Gamescom all week as well.
Oh, 100%.
Ian and Maria
Samantha,
Hamilton will be talking tomorrow about some of the characters
and
zones within the expansion in a little bit more detail. And then later on in the week, Ian and I will do a big systems download where we talk about a lot of the systems that make up the game.
Yeah, I was going to ask about what else can players
characters and zones within the expansion in a little bit more detail. And then later on in the weekend, and I will do a big systems download where we talk about a lot of the systems that make up the game.
Yeah, I was going to ask about what else can players get involved, viewers get involved in with World of Warcraft, because you've got so much going on. We mentioned the creator clash earlier. Are there more shows out today? The streams people can go watch as well afterwards?
Yeah, exactly. There's, I think, various live events going on from our stage all week. And then, we're going to keep rolling information out. I think, this yesterday was the beginning of just letting people know what we've been up to. And we're going to have more and more information and opportunities to engage. We'll have, videos, streams, and more just coming all through the
fall. For real. That camera shake is fucking crazy. I don't know how that's even happening if you're on a tripod. Anyways.
You kicked things off last night.
Just some quick and basic information. Listen, I'm going to be real. Let's go back to full cam here. There is just there's just so much to be excited for, man. I don't know what to say other than simply that. I mean, if you play retail World of Warcraft right now, your life is going to be good for the next 8 months. Like, until it slowly, like, droops down for a bit, and then it'll peak up again, just like it did with every expansion of all time. Like, we're good for the next 8 to 10 months to where our schedules are just straight up slammed with shit, man. Like, post-expansion release, you don't even start thinking of, like, okay, maybe I need a couple weeks off. Let me refresh myself until you're midway through the expansion, which is how many months in? 4, 5, 6 months in?
6 months in at
So,
this
like,
rate. Jesus.
and that's 6 months away from now, the release. So, like, minimum a year of just good shit going on, man. Like, it's so exciting. I don't know. I mean, what are you guys most excited for over the course of the next 12 months? Is it obviously the expansion, but what part? Is it the zones? Is it the new race? Is it maybe trying out something new? Is it the story? Is it experiencing some of the new characters in the lore? Is it Legion Remix? Is it housing? Is it the guild that you're a part of, whether it be ours or someone else's? Or, like, what are we talking about here? Zones in the prey system, the raids, okay, cool. Legion Remix, true. Hope it doesn't end up like Shadowlands. I played that expansion for like 2 weeks and stopped. Yeah, well, I think we're very far away from there. I think we are in the safe distance away from that shit. No real lapses in content. Kind of glad of the quick cadence. Yeah, I mean, why would you not be Comeback Kids YouTube videos? Juan, you're such a Chad, man. It's crazy how people can complain even when they get the privileged, like, game content release schedule that we've been getting right now. Like, imagine being so up your own ass and negative that you hate the fact that they're moving quickly through expansions. I'm ready to spend money. I mean, I already did. I spent it instantly. I bought the $90 edition. Because I'm ready, even though I'm so excited to finish off the War Within. There's so many things I still have to do. But it was an instant buy for me. $90. I'm ready to go. We're getting content at the fastest pace possible that we've ever gotten. Mythic Plus just had the highest participation it's ever had this last week. 4 million participated in Mythic Plus this week. 4 million players in a week.
That's insane. Is that no? I think that's 4 million runs.
Total runs. They participated. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think that doesn't mean 4 million people did it.
Hey, man, you're right. Point is, though, it broke the record, and it's just crazy. I don't know. Crazy levels of content, almost stressing getting it all done. Yeah, I mean, I'm stressing about playing it, but creating content, all of it it's very overwhelming. Like, I never have a second to breathe and, like, sort of plan ahead or figure some shit out. So as a content creator, it's very stressful. I'm not even gonna lie. Got the Epic as soon as it was available and get the collectors when it's announced. Yeah, me and Lance are gonna be splitting that for show. For sure ski. I'm hoping Midnight has the same amount of story during leveling as the War Within. I mean,
I'm sure.
Sure, we'll be fine with that one.
I mean, they're doing a whole campaign with Arator just to go to Light's Hope Chapel in Strathlome.
Yeah. As a bonus.
Yeah, we're probably we're going to be eating good.
Yeah. I'm really excited for that book on Arator. I want to know what he's really about. I want to know what makes him tick. I want to know what his personality's like. I'm going to look up a novel video tonight and fucking watch it while I go to bed.
He's the child of light and shadow.
He is the chosen one. That's what I'm saying. Damn. By the way, guys, there is going to be a dev panel tomorrow, early as fuck in the morning.
7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're doing the story deep dive at Gamescom.
Yikes. Story deep dive at 7 a.m. Should I be there live?
Live?
Should I be there live in person? 6:45, wake up, get a little coffee in me? Are we doing that? Is that the angle today? Or I guess tomorrow morning? 7 a.m. stream? Jesus Christ. I might have a heart attack if I have to do that. Sounds like Sky needs to step up and help him with his content. Shit, do you mean Lance? Wait a second. I gotta help Lance with the content creation.
Yeah, bro, you gotta help me a little.
That's crazy.
This is like, it's very stressful.
Oh man. Yo, look at my hair, bro. I don't condition my hair. It looks like I got a muffin on my head. Good lord. Put the hat back on. God. I'll watch them off work tomorrow. Yeah, true. 4 a.m. for me, and I set my alarm. Wow. That's insane. Lance is doing all the heavy work. I agree. I'll watch him off work tomorrow. Thanks for the great stream, guys. Later, yo, Darklighter, much love. But yeah, man, a lot to be excited for, guys. I'll see, like, I don't know if I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow. That's a lot. I might have to get back to some content. Be sure, by the way, if you guys are interested, check out the video that we posted today. We did a complete breakdown of, what do you call it, of the trailer. A lot of really interesting information. Let me pull it up for you guys, and let me share it. Go check this out. I promise you guys won't be disappointed. It was a really fucking awesome video to have in the background or the second monitor, just to go through and break there. We wanted to try something different, you know, go a different route, see how it was. Definitely check it out. I promise you guys will really enjoy it if you haven't already. Really fun to make that video and get into character and sort of go through the narration, the dialogue, some of the fun facts and stuff, some of the Easter eggs as well. So if you guys are interested, check it out. But anyways, all jokes aside, for real, guys, I know this is going to sound corny. I love you guys so much, man. It is really an absolute pleasure to be streaming and making content for you guys. Me and Lance talk about doing this every single day. Every day we call each other up and figure out ways to make content better and do stuff just better for the community, because we really love the community. We love retail World of Warcraft to death, and we are nothing without you guys, so just remember that. I appreciate all the love and support. My name's Sky.
I'm Lance.
And
we'll
see you guys. We'll see you either Saturday or some other time. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys. More content soon. Be ready. Peace out.